Hello, everybody. Welcome to Marquee Gaming today. We are here for our Beacons Aura session 22. Guys, this is amazing. I love it. Beacons Aura session 22 today. Super excited. Glad to see all of you here. It's so good to have all of you join us on a Sunday afternoon. And if you're watching on YouTube, awesome. Thank you. Appreciate that as well. I'll just say it's at the top. If you guys like what we're doing, give us a follow. Give us a subscription on YouTube. You don't need to do it on Twitch. That costs money. Hang out for free. That's totally fine. But give us a like and a subscription on YouTube if you are watching there. And yeah, we really appreciate you all being here. So hello, all of you. Thank you for being here so much. So let's do our announcements again, just for anybody who needs to get caught up on what's going on. And then we'll get into our game after that. So, Rachel, do you want to share your art again?
Yeah. Hi. So I do art streams on Monday at 3:30 CST. I think tomorrow I'm going to be working on like a Medusa lady that is someone's D&D PC, so that's going to be a fun time. Well, I guess it depends on how fast she gets back to me on some approving some stuff. So maybe I won't. Who knows? But I'll be drawing something. So come hang out with me. 3:30 CST, usually to 6. The end.
It's a good time. You should definitely come there. Hydrate. There we go.
Oh.
I mean, it might just apply to me. I don't know. You guys can hydrate too if you want. But
we're in this together, Mark. We got you.
Hey, I mean, we're all streaming right now, right? So, but we started promoting Kelly's Instagram as well. Kelly, do you want to share your Instagram again?
This is not good. Again, I don't even know my Instagram handle because I had to change it because I didn't want anyone from work finding me. Yeah, I have an my photography Instagram, but I don't even know what my. You want to find it, Rachel? What was it?
I'll do it again.
Yay! It's just I do film photography and digital photography, so.
And she's so good.
It's great.
Well, thank you.
So everyone should give her a follow on Instagram. And Rachel will post that shortly in the chat so you can link on over there.
She has like 500 eyes in the username, if you don't remember how many you have, right?
Too many eyes. Too many eyes. There it is. There it is in the chat for everybody if you'd like to
there you go.
give Kelly a follow to get some of her photography Instagram stuff.
To see behind the eye of photography.
Boom. There you go. So, so yeah. And we'll move on down the line one more over to Mike.
Hello, Michael. I'm Renan here, but I stream on Bardic Dice. So I'll be going on right after Rachel's art. So you kind of have a double header of art, and then I'll be continuing to play Chrono Trigger. And Mark and Rachel both play in our D&D game on Thursday, Fates United at 6:30 EST, except we're on a CST thing. So 5:30 EST on Thursdays, which is super fun, and our awkward players are hilarious, and we're starting to get into some drama this week. So definitely drop by if you want.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
And if you're confused about the time, just leave Bardic Dice up all day on Thursday, and you'll be there when it pops
Eventually,
up.
yeah,
So
exactly.
when it goes live, you'll be right there. So yeah, 5:30 CST, 6:30 EST. Was it 3:30 PST?
I'm gonna find like Zulu time. Yeah, we'll get it all down.
You guys will figure out your time zones. I'm sure you can. Google can be very helpful with that if you have any questions about that. So yeah. You should definitely check it out though, because it's going to be a little interesting for my character when we start up. It left on kind of a cliffhanger ending for him, so yeah, he's feeling a little awkward right now. More awkward than even was
As
before
usual.
this.
Yeah, I was about to say.
But
What's new?
yeah, tune in Thursday for some dice antics, Fates United. So, but I'm trying to think if there's any other special announcements for our channel, Rachel. I don't think there is.
The only thing I would say that I keep forgetting to post an actual announcement on my Instagram and stuff, but podcasts of Beacons Aura, if you want to download and listen to them, are on Spotify now and Apple podcasts. I have up to 12 right now, I think. I'm basically doing 4 a week. They're just,
Wow.
edited out the breaks and stuff. And I just have an intro and outro, but it's easier if you want to download it. You don't want like a YouTube thing up the whole time. You can just listen to it on Spotify or Apple. So just search Beacon's Aura and it'll be like the first result.
Yep. So yeah, reviews that you do there are super helpful to help it be seen by more people. So if you can take a second to do that too, that'd be appreciated. And thank you, Athena Muse, for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you for being here. I'm glad you're here. So yeah, I'm trying to think. There's a couple other things we're working on. That's still like what Rachel and I are kind of scheming on what we're gonna do to make it really cool for everybody. But yeah. I'm super excited for one thing we have planned. So stick around. Maybe you'll get an idea what we're talking about.
I was gonna say, is that a pun?
Maybe. It might be a pun. So, stick around and we'll announce more about what that will be coming soon. But we can get into a recap of our session. It's from previous weeks to get anybody who has missed them or wants to get caught up on some stuff. And then we'll get into today's sessions of Beacon's Aura. So, our party just got back from being kidnapped by a group known as the Rejects. Two of their friends, or two of Karis's friends from the Iron Fist, which is a battle bar she lives at and fights at now, were kidnapped by a man named Colum, who seemingly mind-controlled them into working for him. So they came and grabbed the party, cutting down Karis's father in the process, and left. But they were rescued on their journey to meet with Colum by a group of clerics from the religious center of town called the Beacon. They rescued them, and big thanks to Renan, Mithranon, for keeping both Rodden and Carter, the two friends that were mind-controlled, from dying. He saved both of their lives, actually, if you really think about it. So, pretty cool.
Good job.
But Rodden ran off, and they brought Carter back and were able to take him to the Beacon, where he was restored to his former self and was able to come back to normal. The mind control, or whatever it was controlling him, seemed to have been broken, and he seems to be returned back to normal. So it's been a bit of a celebration. The leader of the Beacon also, out of gratefulness for what all of you have done, agreed to resurrect Karis's father. So he is back. Samo is back, and quite tired from his ordeal of being dead. Takes it out of you. So, but yeah, we have our characters, Karis, Raya, and Mithranon, who are planning out what they're going to do. They are trying to promote a big fight night at the Iron Fist so that everyone can really get excited, and they can do it off-season potentially after this, where they can focus on rescuing Rodden next. In their promotion, though, they were out in the markets and saw a group of this local gang, which is sort of like the police. It's less official than that, but they're basically like the police of the area. And Raya happens to be wanted by this group.
Whoops.
And one of the people who was part of her initial kind of banishment from the city since when she's returned, was in this group and saw her, recognized her, and almost a fight broke out, but Karis threw up a darkness spell and they were able to escape without any more damage to anybody. So they went off, talked to their boss at Spire Technologies, and he told them that he has a mission for them to work on, but to take some time if they need to. And then they were on their way to the Beacon afterwards. So it's getting close to evening time when we're going to pick up. You guys are walking to the Beacon. Mike, you got something?
Quick question, quick clarification.
Yes.
Because I think I might have misunderstood. With the Skull Crushers and their authority in town, I know you were talking about the different gangs cover different areas in town.
Yes.
I know the Skull Crushers covers the Iron Fist.
Mhm.
Do they also in their territory cover Beacons and Spire, or do they have authority in their own region?
So the way the city is kind of broken up into is three main sections. The northern part is just like covers kind of the whole northern top of the city. Is the Skull Crushers. It's the biggest section, and it covers a wide part, including the Iron Fist, including Spire technology. It has a lot of places that you guys have been around recently in that. So it's a large area.
Yeah.
A little more to the western side, south of that, is the Lightfoots. They seem to control that more, and that's more of a secret operation of people. It's not as much in your face and I'll smash you with a sledgehammer like the Skull Crushers are. They're a little more underground and secretive in how they do things. And then there's a Beacon, which has their own group of clerics and paladin type people who would be kind of more the local guard there, but that's a really small section compared to the other ones.
And that one doesn't have houses in it or anything.
Not really. I mean,
except for the Beacon people.
The Beaconites who live there, they have housing there. Maybe a few people live close by to it. And then there's a whole bunch of just kind of like outskirts area of the town, which has a gang called the Roaming Rats, who kind of operate there, but they're not an authoritative group. It's just more like that's their gang, and they hang out and they scavenge a bunch of things from the houses of the city.
In the sewers?
I mean, they might be in the sewers. You're not really sure. They just kind of are all over the place.
Like, I want to join.
Maybe.
Her dream is
and the last kind of major group is the Rejects, though, but those are kicked out of the city, and they live out in the outskirts in secretive places and are trying to remain hidden because a lot of people want to get rid of them and see them as a threat to the city because word has it that they want to destroy the Beacon. So that's kind of the main gangs in the area. So most of the time when you're in the city, you are going to be in Skull Crusher territory. If you head a little bit more to the west of the Beacon and south of there, like the Skull Crushers territory, that's the Lightfoots, and then there's the Beacon, which is the Beaconites. So hopefully that helps. Hopefully that helps you.
Yeah, a lot, for sure.
Okay.
That changes a few things in my mind, so yeah.
Yeah. Skull Crushers are kind of the bigger authority of the group, or the city. So.
And one last thing, I guess, sorry. Where's all of our houses then? I know Iron Fist for Kara's. I'm right next to Spire, so I'm in Skull Crusher.
Yep.
Raya is on the outskirts on the Skull Crusher side, or?
She's closest to the Skull Crushers, but she's not truly in their territory right now.
Right.
She's
Okay.
kind of just outside of it.
So if I were going to go to my
Yeah,
house, I'd be
sure.
safe? Kind of.
Potentially.
I mean, they did get you there once, right? Oh, no,
She
that's
moved to a
No,
different
I
house.
She lived in
Yeah,
town.
Her
yeah.
old
That's
house
right,
was
that's right,
in the
that's
Skull Crushers territory, but then she
Gotcha.
moved out.
Okay.
I purposely left to try and let this not happen, but clearly
Yes.
I didn't
Cool,
plan
cool.
correctly.
Sorry.
So,
Just reshedding
hopefully that
my
helps
brain.
everybody. Hopefully that catches everybody up if you had any questions about that. I know it can be confusing, so. But you guys were leaving Spire Technology, heading south more towards the Beacon now.
Well, probably actually before we left Spire, like
Okay.
because we're safe in the building, right?
Yes.
I'd probably if we're in the lobby. Is the lobby kind of big of Spire?
It's not super big, but it's getting later in the day. Atha's there, and there's a few guards who are, or probably just a couple guards at this point. We're just kind of at the door, keeping watch. But, so it's just kind of 3 people besides you who are there right now. Because most people have gone home as it's getting to be evening time.
Okay. Yeah, because I think I'd be like, guys, before we leave the building,
Yeah.
and I'm just stopping before the door.
What?
Okay, so what are we supposed to do about promoting and also not getting our skulls crushed at the same time?
Well, I could use a disguise, or I could just use it tonight and go home and not promote. Get out of Skull Crusher territory just for a while. Or I could go back to the Iron Fist and wait and just help with whoever they need. Or I could disguise myself. Whatever you want.
Yeah, what's that one again?
Well, I basically make myself look like whatever I need to look like. So if I want to look like somebody who isn't being bullied by skull crushers, then I could do that. So, but I definitely was gonna do that tonight. But I don't know if you guys.
The fight's tomorrow.
If it's too much for it, or tomorrow. Sorry, tomorrow, or if you wanted me to. I don't know. I feel like they probably wouldn't know if I. Wait, question mark. Do skull crushers typically when you the name is making me think they don't have a lot of like magical ability, and they probably couldn't tell if I was disguised. Is that like a fair assumption? Would I know that?
I mean, you would know in general with the city, magic doesn't really exist to most people, like besides the beacon.
Cool.
Like the beacon is where magic comes from. Everyone else is just kind of commoners. They don't really have anything. And that's kind of the traditional feel of it. But like with you three, there's kind of been this awakening of something within you that has this magic that comes out.
So because of that, though, they probably wouldn't be able to like detect magic unless they were looking for it, I guess, if that makes sense.
You could assume that.
Okay. Yeah, obviously you guys, I can disguise myself, I guess, as something not at all me. See how that goes.
Because now they know what I look like, and they know what Ren looks like, and now they think we're with you. So, like, I'm really worried, you guys, because, like, what if the Iron Fist now, it's going to get in trouble, and James is going to be, like, so mad? Because this is supposed to be, like, the night where we get all the money before we get on. Like, I'm just kind of panicking, and, like, I'm sorry, Ryan, that I, like, kind of yelled at you, but I don't know why you even talked to them in the first place. I don't really understand. Like, should we just, like, avoid them if, like, you're wanted? You know?
Well, I didn't know if they'd remember me. They kick a lot of people out. And plus, we were told to promote the fight, and skull crushers were going to be there anyway. I just thought that they forgot. I was a nobody. I thought they forgot about me.
Well, maybe we should just, like, never talk to them ever. Until
well,
Stokes says it's okay.
Well, that would have been good to know beforehand, I guess. But I don't know. I guess we'll just have to deal with it.
It's like, what if I get dragged out of the Iron Fist because they think I'm a criminal now?
Oh my god!
Like, what am I run?
Wait, really bad time. Sorry. Can I do they typically? Because obviously they're the law and they kind of don't really care. But like, if they, like, would they kick someone out for potentially helping someone like me, or is that just kind of like they don't do that very often? Like they just want the people who are rejects out.
Give me a. We'll do history roll.
History. Okay.
See how your history is.
It is okay. Let's see.
It's okay.
I got a 14.
Okay, 14. So with that, I mean, you do know that they are not more of the diplomatic type of group. They're very much just like, we're gonna do what we want to do. We're the authority. They're not a bad, evil group or anything. Like, they do protect people, they do take care of people, but it's just like, if it seems one way, they're going to just go with it. So, if you are somebody that they want out of the city, it might not be the best thing to be an ally of the person who they want out of the city.
Okay. Should I just turn myself in then? I don't know.
No.
I guess just come find me outside the city?
Yeah, no.
No, I wasn't saying that. But I'm just saying, like, I'm worried. I don't know.
Well, if they remembered me, they would have found me eventually. So this was bound to happen eventually if I would have stayed in the city. So should I just
if
turn myself
Mr.
in?
Stokes is, like, gonna call them, maybe it'll be okay. I just don't know if it'll be in time for the fight tomorrow.
But right,
I'm
turn
worried
in
it's
for
gonna-
what? Like, you said you didn't do anything this time. So
No, but that
you've
doesn't
already
really matter.
suffered you already suffered your punishment for the first one. This is wrong.
Well, maybe you can, I mean, if you want, maybe you can just lay low for a little bit. Until Mr. Stokes fixes it.
Well, yeah, but you were saying you're worried about you. So what if you guys just turn me in? You could just find me outside the city sometime tomorrow.
Well, it's not gonna happen.
Well, wait, no, I don't want them to, because didn't you say they took you really far away?
Yeah.
So,
they probably would kill me this time. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I can't think of anything else to do. Especially with you guys now being in I mean, I was trying to like.
So maybe we could just be like, I mean, Raya got really scared and she ran away off into the outskirts and said, wow, Beacon sucks. I'm never coming back here again. You know, maybe
I'm
they
joining
believe
the
us.
trackers, or I'm running to the mountains in the west. Or
To
something.
ride on a dragon. I mean, that's happened before.
Could I disguise myself to look like a skullcrusher, and then if anyone questions us, I could say that I already am questioning you guys or something? I don't know.
That's brilliant.
Mouth agape.
Raya! Wait, well, I don't. If you're good at lying, are you good at lying and pretending to
Brandon's
be
a lot more hesitant than
skull?
Karis
Text-
is at the moment.
Text deception. Hold on.
I'm pretty sure they're
pretty
gonna
good.
recognize each other.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that.
Karis, if someone showed up with
What?
the Iron Fist that you don't recognize, you're gonna be like, "Hey, you don't belong here. Who are you?"
Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are the skullcrushers really big though? I mean, there's probably a lot of them, right?
She could be like, I knew.
Atha, don't worry about us. We're just working out something real cool. We'll be out.
It's
soon,
sorry,
don't worry.
Atha, it's...
Do you need anything? Do you need any help?
No, I don't think so. I think we're okay.
Oh, okay.
Unless you know how to get skull crushers to leave us alone.
No, I don't. Unfortunately, I don't have much experience with that.
Yeah, I wasn't sure.
That's
I was gonna
okay.
make it like you did it. Yeah, we're fine.
Atha, do you want to come to our fight
We're
tomorrow?
like shouting for.
A fight? Oh, I don't know. It doesn't really.
It's the last one.
You can watch me and Ren magic punch things.
One of you can do a persuasion roll.
Yes. What?
Or,
This is like her
Renan-
place.
or just
but
punch.
maybe.
He doesn't magic punch.
I got a 15
She's like,
or 16. 16.
maybe. Where is it at?
It's at the Iron Fist.
Is it going to be rowdy?
For sure.
Oh.
Yeah. But you can hang out.
Doesn't
You
seem
can
like she
hang out
likes
with.
rowdy.
Atha, you can hang out with my dad. He's really nice.
Shaw came. The other before.
Oh,
Yeah.
and she has this awkward look kind of come across her face.
Yeah.
I mean, that was before.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Stokes hasn't.
But you-
come before,
You could
but-
hang out with my dad and meet my dad because he's so cool.
I'll see how things go for tomorrow. See if I'm available. But
Okay.
thank you very much for the invite. It's very kind of you
Okay.
to think of
Yeah,
me.
yeah. Hopefully, see you.
She has plans. Something came
Yeah,
up.
I'm busy.
Man, I completely.
She's like,
forgot about
it's
that.
tomorrow. She's like going the entire day, being like, "What's a plan? Like, does someone want to get coffee,
No,
please?" Like,
there's another mugging I have to be at tomorrow. Yeah, we're recruiting more people. So sorry.
A late night appointment.
Still
I completely
convinced
forgot
it was a
about,
setup, Mike.
Okay. So maybe though, I mean, we can talk to James, and he might be really mad, but we have to warn him. And then maybe we can either say that you left, like we told you to leave, like we convinced you to leave, and either you can come to the fight in disguise, or you can just hang out at your house instead of coming to the fight, because then technically we're not lying because you did leave the city.
True.
Why would
Or
you be mad? I'm kind of confused, and maybe it's because I've not lived in the city. I've been living on the outskirts, but they hit her.
because they were telling her to cooperate and she was like, no, I'm not gonna do it. And
They said,
then
But
"Come
Karen,
here,
my
we're gonna kick
cooperation
you out
would
of the
be-
city."
yeah, I know, but like if the person that's in charge is telling you to do something and you're like, no, I'm not gonna do it, and then everyone was about to fight them, I saw that sword in your hand, Ren, I saw you were about to hit him, then
They already hit her.
I know,
while
but like
protecting her.
they're the authority. You can't just like go against them and do that. That's only gonna give more trouble. So if you and I are both super recognizable because you have your Elfie things and I have my face markings, and it's really, really, really everyone knows who we are, then all the skull crushers are already gonna be at the arena. So then they're gonna be like, oh look, there's the two people that were about to attack us and ran away. So that's going to put into our fights, which means that we might not even be able to fight. We might get dragged out. The whole match is going to be disqualified. The Iron Fist might go under, and then everyone that's in the arena that lives there is going to have to move out anyway. So that's why I'm kind of worked up about this.
Karis, you're screaming.
Yeah, Atha's looking over at you guys as you're like yelling this in the lobby.
I'm sorry.
He's like yelling.
We're working on volume control.
Listen,
Sorry.
Clearly this is
She just
all
like puts
me,
up her hood
so why
and
don't
like
I just
sits
bring
there.
myself in?
What?
So clearly this is all me,
No,
and clearly I
that's
should have
not
just been taken out of the city. So I
happening.
should just be taken out of the city.
No, then you should.
That's what Karis is saying. She's saying I should have been taken out of the city.
No,
That's what she's saying.
I'm saying that what we should.
That's what you're saying.
No, I'm not. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is.
Atha comes over as you guys are discussing this, and she just says, "You all seem quite agitated right now. Are you sure there's nothing I can help with?"
I mean, I don't know. I don't know really, what.
Atha, what do you know about the Skull Crushers?
I mean, they
Just
keep watch over the city, prevent criminal behavior.
Which nothing criminal has happened.
I didn't say anything did.
Now what if
I'm
what
just
if
putting that out there.
how many of them are there? Do you know? Are a lot of them? A few?
I mean, there's a fair amount. It's a large part of the city that they cover.
Are they well organized?
They're out.
Or do you know, but they know each other really well.
I mean, I think that they have some sort of organization that they work with. They have their boss, I believe, and I mean, he probably sends them out, and he probably has some people under him who kind of oversee different sections of the city. But are you facing issues with them?
It's just.
Yeah,
I am.
Yeah.
They took me out of the city before because I actually don't know why. They never even told me. I think they assumed that I'd done something wrong when I hadn't, and so now that I'm back, they are after me again, and they want to take me back out of the city,
Yeah.
and they're about to. I wouldn't let them, and Karis apparently thinks I should have.
No, that's not
And
what I was
got mad at me
saying.
for not
Guys,
letting
guys,
that's not what I
you
was
seem to be
saying
arguing.
ever.
Please, take a second. I don't know if this would be something that is possible, but don't all of you have magic abilities? I believe I was told you did at some point.
Yeah.
Do any of those abilities
do.
potentially help you with maybe avoiding the Skull Crushers and their
Yes.
attention?
Potentially. Well, the thing is, I can make myself look different, but only me, I think. I can only do that a few times and not for very long. So I can't disguise all of them, and now we've all been seen. So it's kind of we're hitting a wall a bit with.
Yeah,
what
I
we
mean,
can do.
I think the thing that's been giving that's been hard at is that we have a big fight tomorrow before we have an off season. We're trying to get as much money as we can so that we can be able to do the jobs and stuff that Mr. Stokes wants us to do. So we were trying to get as many people as we could into the Iron Fist, but the Iron Fist is going up against the bar that is associated with the Skull Crushers. So I helped me and Ren helped Raya run away. And so now I'm worried that when they're there, like everyone's going to be in trouble and
I see.
stuff.
We asked Stokes to help, and he said he would try, but we don't know if he'll actually be able to convince them
Well,
not to.
if you ask Mr. Stokes to get involved, he's very, very good at getting things done.
Like fast though?
He is. There's a reason he's the boss.
It does sound very efficient.
Yeah.
Does he have a lot of say over what happens with the Skull Crushers, or does he have influence there? You know,
He has influence, I would say. He has influence in many places in the city. He's closely connected to the Beacon, and I think if he said he can help you, I'm sure he will be able to do something. He's quite a capable man.
Okay. Yeah.
I guess we'll try and I'll just sneak for now. I'll just sneak home and just lie low for a while. If you guys want to promote or do whatever you need to do, and I can just show up in a disguise tomorrow. But I'll just make sure I'm out of the city for a little while.
Okay.
All right, Marcus, the beacon's out.
Well, yeah, you want to come talk to us to the Beacon first? You should
they're
probably
out
come
of
with us for that.
Okay, I'll come with that.
Yeah.
Actually, can I I'm gonna disguise myself. I'm gonna use disguise self.
Okay.
How long does it last? Let me see.
Isn't it like an hour?
An hour.
Yeah, I was gonna say it might.
Let's see, I got it. I'll look it up.
Sorry, it's loading. Okay, here we go.
Yes, 1 hour.
Looks like it. Yes, 1 hour. So I will just disguise myself as like. What would be the most unassuming thing? I'm gonna disguise myself as an old man.
An old man. Okay.
Kind of a crotchety looking old man. Yes.
Sounds good. Sounds good. So, you watch as Raya's appearance changes into this wrinkly.
I don't know if we've ever
elderly
seen this
man.
before.
The only time you would have seen her disguise herself was back when the night Mr. Shaw was fired, and she disguised herself as a Spire guard.
Right.
So you have seen her do this before.
Okay.
Here she changes before you. Her total appearance is different.
No, you look great.
Wow, Raya.
Wait, does my voice change too, or do I have to like change it?
It is only visual. It's not.
I just. Well, let's go.
All right.
That's the best I got, guys. I don't know what to. I probably should have picked.
Ryan, I'm pretty sure you said an old man when you're changing, not an old woman.
Yeah, I know. Yes, I know. Oh God, this doesn't sound good. Okay, what? Listen, if anything happens, let's just say if anyone asks, we can just pretend that I'm like not very. I'm not with it anymore, and I don't really know how to talk anymore. Okay, so you guys just talk for me.
Atha would just be like,
I think-
yeah, maybe don't talk. Just remain silent.
Okay, and then I'm gonna like kind of hobble and like just
okay.
act like I.
Yeah. I mean, it's just to get to the beacon, right? And yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Or just at least I get home.
Okay.
All
right.
I think Brother Hibbert would know if I told him what the situation was, he would understand.
So, Atha's like, well, have a good day.
Thanks, Atha.
Kind of like looking
Thanks,
a
Atha,
little
bye.
strangely at Raya, but
I just wave.
Thanks for being the best.
oh, of course, I do what I can.
Yeah, sorry we were yelling. I didn't
yes.
realize I was yelling. Yeah. I'm just-
Well, yes, it's okay. There's no one here right now, so it's fine.
Okay.
People waiting in the lobby.
I'm just here for my
Losing her mind.
So you three begin to walk to the beacon now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I want to keep my eye out for skull crushers too, and maybe try to avoid them. Also, if there are people around that aren't skull crushers, and there's an area where there's not a lot of skull crushers, I would still try to promote the fight tomorrow anyway. Okay,
so Karis, give me a perception roll if you're looking out for people. Raya, can you please give me a deception roll?
Okay, I'm gonna be really good. Like channeling my energy into this
Yes.
dice. Ready?
It's gonna be real bad.
Okay, that's not the worst. Hold on. 15.
Anytime
Okay.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And Karis, what did you get for your perception?
12.
Okay. So you're watching out, and you're seeing like a few people from who don't look like they're super busy or walking away from you. That you can kind of pop over and like throw a good word in for the fight tomorrow.
Yes. Yeah.
And some people are like, oh, maybe I'll see what I can do. You guys are kind of far away from the Iron Fist, so it's a little bit of a journey across the city to get there. But some people are like, maybe if I'm not doing anything else.
Yeah, I'll be like, there's gonna be like, there's gonna be like crazy, cool stuff there that you've probably never seen before. It's gonna be awesome.
Okay. So yeah, some people seem like they're kind of interested. Others are just like, no, I'm not coming to that. Some people actually say they're going to go to the other fight too, that's coming up the next day. So
Rude. Oh,
Well, that's
no.
lame. They don't have the Shadow Assassin, but you do whatever you want.
Shadow Assassin.
like they're the fans of the Great Ones or something like that. They don't care about you guys.
Yeah.
So
That makes sense.
and no one really seems to give much mind to the old man who's wandering around behind you guys either.
I'm gonna try to like make it believable, but just like
Oh, what a
like,
nice
hunting,
little
and then I'm
flower
just,
on
like,
the side of the
yeah.
road.
I'm just like waving to random people to see if they're like, huh.
Just drawing attention to yourself.
Just kind of look a little out of it. I just look a little out of it, like I'm kind of like. Or I'm even waving people who aren't there, and kind of like looking past people.
I like
call for skull crushers because there's someone out. On
Yeah,
the road
who's this
that
crazy
doesn't know
old
what's going
man?
on.
Needs to be taken home. Let's call the skull crushers and take him home.
Yeah.
Raya
Now, Grandpa, where's
Karis like links her arm through Renan's like while they're walking, and she just leans in and she's like, she's playing the old man part a little too well.
I look like I'm enjoying myself too. I'm having a good time.
But eventually, you guys. Oh, you can
Good. No, you're good.
Okay. So you guys eventually do make it to the beacon, and the sun has gone down significantly since when you were out earlier in the afternoon. So it's darker. There's the illuminations that they have out there. Some magical, some are just more firelight. Hood up from Renan.
I
Is
put
it
my hood
cloudy?
down.
Karis' hood's down. Okay. And,
It was up earlier.
Is it super cloudy out? Or is it moonlight?
I'll roll for the weather. It is partially cloudy, not a lot, just a few. So yeah, hood's up to avoid some moonlight. Sounds good. But you guys approach. There are some guards who are out front, and what would you like to do there?
Is Larson here the one that introduced me to the beacon in the first episode?
Wow, nice
Larson?
memory.
Yes, I listened to the podcast the other day while I slept. If you haven't listened to the podcast, go check it out on Spotify and iTunes.
Shameless plug, yay!
His name is Kenson, but yes.
Kenson!
Oh.
I didn't write it down. I was falling asleep. I was close.
You look around for Kenson.
Larson here?
There's
Who?
no Larson here.
Son, there's never been a Larson.
No clue who Larson is, but
Carson? Darson?
you can give me a roll for that face you're looking for that you can't remember the name of, apparently.
What kind of role would it be?
Perception roll.
Nope. 2.
Okay. Yeah, you don't see him.
Okay.
Is there anyone we know here, like any of the guards?
You can give me a perception roll as well.
6.
Nope. Looks like a bunch of
Can
new
I
people
look?
on the shift.
Can I look?
No.
Can I see?
You already had 2 people
I
roll.
You're too busy pretending.
What a great flower!
Wow, this is a great structural building. Like banging on the side.
You had your
They
2
just don't make
rolls,
them.
so you did not see anybody. As a group, you don't.
Last time I just was like, hey, can I see you, Brother Hibbert? And they were like, sure.
Yeah, what are we doing here again?
We're
No.
going to see Brother Hibbert to tell him we're in.
Okay. Cool.
Ren,
You
are
wanna
you
do it?
okay?
Do
Did
you
you
want me to
get
do it?
hit on the head?
Yeah, I was thinking about my fish, actually. So I just wasn't sure what else we were here for. I have fish for them.
Oh, how nice.
Okay.
How nice.
We're supposed to give sacrifices or material things, if not our soul. I'm trying not to get my soul yet.
Okay.
All right. So, you go into a guard, just ask for Hibbert then?
Mhm.
Okay. So, you see a guard there, you approach him. Hello?
Hi. I told Brother Hibbert that I'd come talk to him and my friends would, and so here we are.
And we brought fish.
Well, thank you. And he'll take the fish from your hands. I appreciate it. 1 moment, please. And he'll turn, go inside, and a minute later, Brother Hibbert comes out.
Hi.
Hello. Is this the right image? I'm trying to make sure I got the right image for you, Rachel.
You're gonna look. I really hated
I
the
did
version.
not.
No,
There.
it's not. It's not
I
the right
fixed it.
one.
I fixed it.
Okay. Whew.
I thought I had the right one up there. Apparently, it didn't update.
So minuscule of a difference. I love it.
No, you don't.
Rachel hated the old one,
I
so here's the
literally
new
saw
one.
the recording of last week's episode. I was like, Brother Hibbert looks ridiculous. I hate it. I have to fix it right now. And I fixed it and I sent it to him. I was like, you better change that this week.
I thought it
please.
did. Apparently, it didn't update it. So,
It's
but
okay.
This is the updated one now.
It's okay now.
So, Brother Hibbert comes out and smiles. Oh, good to see all of you. Hello, how are you? And who's this?
Wait, is anyone who's around? Who's like watching and who's around?
You got some guards around here. There's a couple
going
people
to-
who are like praying right now too.
I'm going to just say really like low, like so no one can hear. Brother Hibbert, it's me, Raya.
Oh. Okay. This is a new look for you. Interesting.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying it out.
All right.
He just accept. I love him. Just rolls the punches.
Yeah, Karis, do you want to fill him in on maybe some of the issues we ran into and why he has to look this way?
Well, it's just she's like, I guess what you got kicked out of the city or something.
I got blamed for some mischief, I guess. Before everything happened, and they kicked me out of the city.
The Skull Crushers.
The Skull Crushers, and then they recognized me, and they tried to kick me out of the city again, and we ran away, and now I have to look like this old man.
For a while.
We're hoping maybe you know.
Mr. Stokes is gonna talk to them, the Skull Crushers.
He is. We didn't know if you had any advice on what to do.
And we'd be really humbled if you have any influence over them, maybe to say a word on our behalf. I think Karis is really worried that they're going to disrupt things at the Iron Fist where she lives and her family. I don't think it's fair if innocent people are affected by something that they didn't do, especially if they've already paid for their punishment.
Raya, if you don't mind me asking, why do you have the marking on your face?
Full disclosure, I was trying to rob someone and then I accidentally killed them. So it was truly an accident. I didn't mean for that to happen, but it did. And so I got the marking and I was an outcast after that. So I definitely was involved in things I shouldn't have been, and I definitely did things I shouldn't have done, but I never meant to take a life, I guess, and I'd already paid for that, so I just sort of let them take me out of the city before, because, you know,
Yes.
what else was I going to do? But now I don't feel like I should have to do that, especially since I have bigger things to worry about, honestly.
Well, I was trying to like tell them that they like were trying to work with Spire and with the Beacon.
I said that too, and they said they didn't care.
Yeah, so.
I see. Yes. Well, I mean, taking a life is a big deal. That is
Yes.
not small. But I mean, I have seen that you are trying to still be a good member of society, so I can potentially say something.
I mean, brother, I know it's a lot to ask for you to go out on a limb like this, and you've already done so much for us. We're not expecting anything. But,
I was more just looking for advice, if anything.
well, for what I stand for, at least, I don't think it's fair if she's already answered her judgment for what she's done in the past. And the good that she's trying to do since then. I've seen it personally. She's risked her life not only to save us, but to save other people in the city. So to be casted aside like that by the Skull Crushers for something she hasn't done, and the way they treated her and attacked her without due cause, I don't think was right. And I know I am not one that's grown up in the city like Karis, but it's just not right.
The
Yes.
old man blushes and looks sheepish. Oh, pats Ren.
It's
Darn cat.
it is
Lost a little fluster with that one. Like, old
No
guy.
one's like, and I'm just like, no one's ever really stood up for me before. Thank you.
I understand that she has tried to turn things around. If I'm honest, likely if she was judged here, she would be consumed by fire.
Gulp. I know, and that's why I chose just the life of an outcast, because I figured that a life was still a life taken, and I know I'm not innocent in that. I'm not even asking to be completely absolved of all of that. I deserve all the treatment that I've gotten because of the marking. I know that, but I just don't. I feel like our work's too important for me to be constantly worried about Skull Crushers kicking me out of the city. I feel like that's a distraction.
I understand that.
Does Illuminance not consider redemption? I mean, we just paid for the sins of a man who's lived on the outside of the city for years.
I am not saying that it is
considered?
impossible. It's not saying it's impossible to be forgiven. I'm just saying that that brand she has carries weight for a lifetime. It's not a I get it and then everything's good again. So
Right, but does that apply to other
Wait,
things
you should-
that they're being
wait.
accused on? I'm just curious. I'm not trying to be, argumentative. I'm just curious.
It's difficult. It's not like it's a scale where you outweigh one side or the other. So it's understandable that what happened Raya that night was an accident and it was not intentional. It's not something you sought to do. But a life taken is still a bad thing. An innocent life, as it sounds. But it's good to see you trying to change something about that. So I know that I would keep that in mind in my personal judgment of this. But it's something I can try to put in a good word for you about. And hopefully that would help. But again, that marking on your face is going to be there. Sure, you can look like this and hide it. But it's the weight of that choice, I guess. To be branded instead of judged here.
And even that, I guess I've come to accept. It's more that, like I said, my friends could get punished for that too. Or, it just doesn't seem like it. There's got to be something that can convince them that I should at least, even if they treat me badly or beat me up or whatever, that I at least.
And I will put in a word as I can with the Skull Crushers and potentially, I'm not sure. But I will put a word in that you are working to protect the city. And all three of you are doing your best, and you are under my authority. If you so agree to that, I guess. I believe you two have said you are working with us to take out the darkness.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I
And
don't know why we came back in the first place.
I see. Karis, you hadn't made a decision yet, but...
Yeah, actually, that was the original reason why we were coming before all the Skull Crusher drama came up. Yeah, I talked to my dad, and he was okay. So, yeah, I wanna help, and I wanna help Rodden and whatever else. And we actually talked to Mr. Stokes too, and we said that maybe like you guys could talk, and if you guys both have things that like about the city, like maybe it could be like a joint thing, if that makes sense. Because like technically we work for Mr. Stokes, but he has us go on missions all the time to go help the city,
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Well, you have two powerful people who are working with you and sponsoring you. So that is a good thing for you to have behind you.
Yeah.
Um,
I figure, Raya, too, like, I think that if we keep, like, helping people all the time, I think people will, like, eventually see you the way we see you, you know?
that is a potential too.
Yeah, it's like people might know after a while.
So,
True.
it's just how life is. Sometimes you do something and you're forever known for that one thing. And
Mark, was my crime like publicized? I can't remember if because I know it was like somebody who was like
your specific
in the
crime
eye.
isn't necessarily like commonly known, but the brand just kind of carries that assumption of like, oh, this is a horrible person. So
Okay.
whoever has a
I didn't know
brand
if
like
I was-
this,
I didn't know if I personally was like if people like remembered my personal crime or if it was just more the stigma of the.
yeah, it's more the brand
The
than
brand.
you as a person that they're not a fan of.
Cool. Okay, just making sure.
The skull crushers that did come like in your session 0 to take you out, like they seem to know what happened, but generally speaking, people would have no idea who you are. It's just the brand kind of carries that weight.
Okay.
But yes, prove yourself. I mean, you 3 are quite notable looking. If word spreads about you 3, potentially you'll have more people supporting you.
Yeah, and Raya, Mr. Hibbert told me that people report me to the Beacon all the time because they think that my shadow magic means that I am a darkness fan. So, but like obviously I'm not. So like, but I think more people know about what we do, then they'll stop thinking that,
Yes.
and then maybe you won't get as many reports anymore. So, you know.
I mean, it is true. All 3 of you have people who are watching you and questioning your intentions. But you can change that by your actions. I believe in you 3, that you can do this.
Cheers, perks up.
Brother Hibbert, not to change the subject too much, but speaking of our wonderful shadow friend here, she, in defending the city against some, I think they call them blights.
Oh yeah, I already told them all about that.
Do you have any way to locate that maybe in her body, the parasite that she has? Or heal her from it?
I can potentially do some praying about it and see if I can discover something.
Whoa, would Illuminants know?
Well, Luminance can do many great things, so...
Is
Okay.
attempting magic here in the sight of Illuminance, hoping that Illuminance might help, be something considered not okay? If I try something now? I had an idea.
You got an idea?
What is it?
I have a magic that I think can help locate diseases and poisonous creatures. I wanted to see if maybe here in the light of Illuminance, if maybe it would help. I don't know. That's kind of all I have. I've been racking my brain trying to figure out how to turn my light into this.
You're welcome to try. You can attempt it.
I just didn't want to offend anybody, that's all. I'm not used to the rules here, obviously. Yeah, Kara's, and
Okay.
I place my hand on her shoulder and I cast Detect Poison and Disease. It's just
Okay.
a Hail Mary. For the duration, you can sense the presence and location of poisons, poisonous creatures, and diseases within 30 feet of you. You can identify what they are. So I'm just trying to see if that is somehow able to locate the parasite in her body. It's a stretch, but
We're trying everything we can.
yeah, I mean, trying to X-ray it, you know?
Yeah.
Just Brennan doesn't know what this parasite is considered, so he's, at the very least,
So
blocking things out.
you kind of reach out and you said touch her shoulder, and you cast a spell. You say this little prayer, and you sort of examine Karis to see if you spot anything. And as you look, there's nothing that comes up.
Oh. His Karis is like looking at Ren, like just like, what? Do you see anything?
It's a good thought,
I
but yeah, nothing.
I do divine sense at the same time.
Okay. And that is, I think you...
It's behind total cover. It's not going to work. But
Yeah.
sense anything affected by the hollow spell or another location of celestial fiend undead within 60 feet is not behind total cover.
Okay. So yeah,
Maybe
you look...
skin and muscle or 3/4
Does
cover, right?
my body count as total cover?
You
Light, you know.
you do your divine sense again, trying to look
Yeah.
at Karis to see if you spot anything, and no, there's nothing besides the like dust particles just kind of floating through the air from place to
I
place.
take another look around while I still have it on at the beacon and the other people here. Do I see anything? That
You say it's
sticks out?
60 feet?
60 feet.
Okay. So you look around, and I mean, just the dust particles, except for when you look up, like the frequency of those dust particles again go away, and you sense a very strong kind of like warm presence near the top of this beacon, nearby the light. So.
Okay. Sorry,
Well.
Karis.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Thanks for trying.
Do we
I
want
will-
to try the cut or wait, what did the Taurus man do? He like dug
Well,
around? kind of?
it's hiding somewhere inside me. I don't even know where it is right now. So
Yeah.
Yeah, be
It-
random.
Do you
cutting.
feel
could be
anything?
here, 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 or here, or here, or here, or here, or here, or here, or
Do
anywhere.
you like feel anything weird?
No, I didn't feel
tingling or-
anything before either. Besides, I saw it was getting bigger. So I guess I'll just check every night and totally not tell my dad because he would freak out. And we'll just, it's
I might have one more thing.
All right. What would you like to attempt?
Checking my spells
Oh.
too, just make sure.
That might hurt.
What is it?
Oh boy. That doesn't sound good, Karis.
Karis, I have one more idea. I think it'd be really
What?
stupid. But it depends on how desperate you are.
okay. What is the idea? We already
So
cut
when-
me open that one time.
Kind of what I was thinking. So when we were fighting, that shadow dog thing, I felt
Shadow dog.
at the
Oh,
trackers.
You're talking Avery?
Avery?
Yeah, Avery.
It wasn't a dog. It was like a.
The
Panther thing. Yeah.
Shadow Panther.
It
Okay,
was the
yeah.
his dog. Yeah.
Oh.
Brennan's memory. Yeah. I tried doing this thing where I felt like if I cast it, it'll make it run away from me.
Okay.
So if I do this and it happens to be something that my magic works on, it might flee from you, from me, and might bulge from your body. If you're, yeah, I'm not down for it either unless you
What
are.
if
but I'm
it's
just
like- What if it's like in my brain and it just goes through my head? Or out my eyeball? Or like.
he looks
you
at Brother
know-
Hibbert like, we could heal you.
Hibbert looks a little concerned at what you're planning, but
Yeah, I mean, it's really desperate. It's not something I want to do, but I don't know anymore, Karis. I'm just trying to think of
Yeah.
anything.
Could I mage hand? Mage hand it? Like,
We can't see
If
it.
we found it, we need to
true.
find it.
You
That's
found
the
it.
hard part.
You could
What if,
poke me
like-
with your mage hand.
or if you like took eat a bunch of like spicy food or like sat in like a sauna for like a million years. Just did something that would like make it move. I don't know.
yes.
I
Anyway,
mean,
sorry, Brother
maybe.
Hibbert.
Maybe.
We're
It's-
desperate for answers. We have
I
no
understand
clue what to do at
sort of the
this point.
concern, I guess. This is a little bit of a strange situation, but again, without much knowledge about what's going on, I really don't know how to proceed with this.
That's okay. That's
I don't
okay.
either.
I'll look every day, and I'm not scared at all.
Okay.
or I'm not even nervous a little bit. I'm totally not paranoid. I'm great. I'm gonna do a good job, and I'm gonna punch a lot of people tomorrow at the fight, and it's gonna be good. I don't think that anyone's gonna get bitten again or anything. It's gonna be good.
Okay.
You're
Well,
rambling there.
again, if there is anything that does change or any other concerns, please, you are welcome here to come, and I will do everything I can to aid you.
Okay.
But
yeah, that's okay.
I guess
it's
without
okay.
much knowledge, I really am sorry. I don't know what I can do to help you at this point.
Have you ever heard of anything called rot root? That's what the turtle guy. Yeah.
I believe Karis was discussing with me with this earlier today.
I got that covered.
Yes, there has been.
He already showed up here?
Yeah.
Oh.
We had a whole talk. Me and Brother Hibbert are like really good friends right now.
Yeah. So.
Oh, cool.
So yes, we discussed it a little bit about how there seems to be some sort of plant or something in the ground that has been draining the life of gardens around the area.
Yeah.
So.
Actually, well, Mr. Stokes was thinking he wanted us to go out and try and find the source of it.
Yes.
So I don't know if you want that to count as like us helping you guys too, but that's kind of like we were wanting to go do that, and then we were also going to try and find Rodden.
You were going to go out and look for this plant underground?
Not the plant. I don't know. We were trying to look for the source of the twig people, zombie.
Oh, things. the corpses that have been wandering.
Yeah.
Around. Yes.
But I keep thinking I feel like they're all kind of the same thing, though. You know.
Well,
we found parasite roots in their spine and jaw. So they're when they bit Kara's, that's how she got this blight rot root or whatever.
Well, potentially that would be a good way to learn more knowledge about what's happening to Karis, and this
I guess
rot root, as you call it, in the ground. We can potentially find out more. So yes, if this is what your boss at Spire would like, this does seem to align with something helpful to the city that the beacon could get behind as well. So
yeah, because if people if those zombie people keep like coming into the city and killing people, like that's not good.
No,
so.
It's not good at all. So
yeah. Okay.
So yes, I would say proceed with that. That'd be wonderful. Do that.
Okay. We'll tell you what we find. Hey, also, did you want to know anything else that we learned about the rejects or anything? I think we told you a lot, but if you had any questions or anything, I figured we could tell you what we know.
Okay.
Since now we're all officially working together, Rodden would be so mad. I mean, not real Rodden, but like, call him Rodden.
Well, for now, I think I have a good amount of understanding. If you think of anything else, you are welcome to tell me, but there was a lot of information you conveyed the first night.
Okay.
And it's getting late. You probably don't want to be out super late, so.
Oh, yeah. That's true. Okay.
Do you guys mind if I just have a quick private conversation, brother?
Sure. Bye, Brother Everett.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
And goodbye, Mr. Ryo.
I just wave vacantly, slightly past him.
She's really got into character.
She's committed, okay.
He's committed.
So you are alone with Brother Hibbert now.
Once they're out of earshot. Brother, I know a lot's been going on, and don't really understand everything fully with the way things go in the city, or even myself and Illuminates, but I feel really strongly about this, and I know you were saying when things happen, when someone kills someone, it's a lifetime thing, a stigma. But I've also seen where payments or offerings can outweigh that or redeem someone. Can I either give myself fully to the beacon for her to be released from the stigma or be judged in her place?
I can't hear any of this, can I? I'm not. Okay.
Not unless you didn't walk super far away.
I'm just shuffling.
He looks to you and just says that's a very noble thing to say. It depends on if Illuminants would accept that or not.
I'd like to offer. I think it's not fair that she continues to be stigmatized for something she hasn't done. And that's how I was raised, is to judge someone by their actions, not by their past. I think my pops would want me to do this. He taught me the right way.
I will tell you this. It's your sacrifice may be something that Illuminants would accept, but that doesn't change what the rest of the city would see her as.
I get that.
So, if things have already been resolved with Illuminants and your friend, there's no more you can do. But if it is, if there's more there, I guess it's a potential. But
I guess I was kind of thinking, like, if Illuminants accepted it, he'd, like, take the thing off her face. But yeah, I guess maybe not.
I see. It's a touchy ground there. If it's touchy there, I'll tell you that. And I'll see what we can do. I'll pray on it and
That's all I'm
see
asking.
what can be done.
But it's something worth doing for me. If that makes sense.
Okay.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
Of course.
Please let us know if there's anything else that we can help the beacon or you with.
I appreciate it. I mean, this plan you have sounds like a great thing to get involved in, and hopefully that goes well for you.
Yeah, hopefully we don't die or get bitten again. It'd be really great.
Agreed. I hope that doesn't happen to you.
Kind of looks up at the beacon. Yeah. Good to know that he has his eye out on us. So.
Yes. We'll have a wonderful
Thank you.
evening.
You too, brother. And he'll run after Garrus and Old Man Raya.
Okay. So, you guys going to Iron Fist or somewhere else? Separating? What's your plans?
It's been almost an hour, hasn't it?
I mean, probably you'd guess maybe midway back to the Iron Fist or your house, it would probably run out. Your spell would.
Okay.
So,
I think I'll just go home. I should probably leave before. I think I can get to the outskirts of the city by the time this whole thing runs out. So I should probably just lay low until the fight tomorrow. Or even, maybe I shouldn't come tomorrow. I don't know. I'll call you guys and let you know.
Yeah. You could even, if you wanted to, you could even, like, if you didn't, I mean, you can come to the fight if you want. If you don't want to come to the fight, maybe you could even, like, wait in Ren's house and then see Mr. Shaw.
Just waiting in a corner for him to go.
yeah, I mean, Ren's
go up
house.
if he needs.
Ren's house is closer to where you're at right now. You would almost guaranteed make it back to there before the spell runs out. Getting
But
all the
you
way to
wouldn't
your
make it
house
to
right
your
now,
house.
you probably would not make it to your house without the spell running out.
Well, since it's dark, I don't think I'd be at risk for Skullcrusher seeing me, even if I went back to my own house. But, sorry, did we establish when we thought the note was left while we were gone? It had to be in the last, like, few days, right?
Yeah, you don't know which day specifically, but it was just when you were gone.
Okay. Yeah, I may just go back to my house, but I guess maybe during the fight, if I didn't go, if Shaw thought we were all there, I could wait in Ren's house and just see if I could find
Yeah,
him.
if you want to do that, you could too. Potentially talk to him. If you do decide to do that, come talk to me beforehand, because I have like a whole thing of things I want to tell him and ask him that's really important, and I can't.
Okay.
Do you
Give
just
me a
want to
list.
tell us now, in case he does show up at any of our places?
Oh, that's a good idea. Okay, I want to find out what is in S427. Okay, that's my injection. I heard him say it. I never told him that I heard him say it, but I want to know now. I want to know why it's really similar to my markings. If it's from the same stuff, tell him that I can handle the truth. And he doesn't have to pretend anything because I'm not afraid of it or anything. I also want to know. Oh, dang it, I forgot the other ones. Tell him, call him. Could control anyone with the serum. That's important for him to know. Tell him everything about the reject so he knows.
Did you? Kara's told us about
Yeah.
Shadow creepy guy, right?
Yeah, ask him about Shadow. Ask him about Shadow.
Who?
Remember, my markings talk to me now. It's a person. His name's Shadow.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. That thing. Okay. I'm gonna go back to my place to see if he visited. We'll see. We'll see if there's been anyone there.
Yeah.
I should probably leave before this thing runs out, right? We're out of time even more.
Okay, can you also
Do I
tell...
still-
Can you guys also tell Mr. Shaw I miss him a lot and to come visit me if he can, because I miss him. That he's really cool. Okay.
We'll see. Would he be able to visit you in the Iron
I mean,
Fist?
probably not, but just tell him I miss him.
Okay, we can do that. All right, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow, and I'll start like. Do I have a hood, right? I have a hood.
Do you have a hood?
My old man version has a hood, so I'm just gonna put it up and kind of like.
Okay.
Or
You
just walk
illusionally put up a hood. You have an illusion hood over your head.
Be safe.
Yeah.
Both of you.
I will. I'll let you guys know.
Right. And I follow after you as you're walking away.
Yes.
Hey, so I didn't actually mean like the whole time that you should have gotten taken to the city, okay? Or out of the city. That's not what I was ever saying. Okay.
It seems like that, but also here's the thing. I think that you think that if we just comply or if we just follow rules, that outcomes can only be good or only work out. And I think what you may not understand, because I dealt with the skullcrushers for a long time, is that even if you do follow exactly what they say, the outcome doesn't change.
Well, I know if you would have, I know no matter what, they probably would have tried to drag you out of the city. Because I've seen the skullcrushers a lot too, because they always are in the Iron Fist, and I've watched James deal with them. So like, I understand how they work too. So I get it. I guess what I meant was like I guess I didn't understand why you were talking to them in the first place. And I guess I also didn't really understand why you would try to almost like stand up for yourself instead of just running away and trying to find a different way so that we didn't have to deal with them. Because I know they would have dragged you out no matter what. But it just seemed to me like we were all about to break into a fight and start fighting them. And
well, I wasn't about to start. I was only listen, I guess I was hoping if I said I was with the Beacon and if I was with, well, not Shaw, but
yeah, I thought that would do something
Spire.
too. I was sad that it didn't.
But also, I knew in that moment that if they recognized me then, because I really didn't think they'd recognize. Because again, I was a nobody. I didn't think they'd recognize me. The fact they did, I guess, meant something. I guess I underestimated their memory. But the fact they did, I knew at that point that running away wouldn't do. It would just mean it would happen again. I had to at least. The outcome would have been the same. They would have still tried to catch me and take me out of the city. So for me, I thought at least if I tried to stand up to them, and at least if I tried to assert my new position in society, I guess, maybe they would listen or at least consult someone before trying to arrest me. Obviously, that didn't happen.
Yeah.
But it felt like I feel that you may not understand fully the fact that I am going to be an outcast forever. And no matter how good I am, no matter how much I comply, I will not be seen in some people's eyes as anything but trash that needs to be taken out. And I think that you think if I just prove myself or do the right things or say the right things, people will listen, and they just won't. So I don't think it would have mattered what I said in that situation. I think they would have hit me with a sledgehammer and tried to drag me out anyway, because they were about to.
Yeah.
Before I even said anything.
Well, I know. I also thought the same thing. I just wanted. I guess I just. I'm probably like a little away from Ren. Still, I saw Ren take out his sword. He was totally gonna fight the Skull Crusher, so I panicked because then we all started like fighting, and then you sprayed like stuff at him to make him blind and stuff. So I guess that was the thing that was freaking me out.
That was after they hit me with a sledgehammer.
Yeah, but like, yeah.
So I don't really know what I could have done.
But
I
just
didn't hurt them.
Yeah, but it just felt like engaging them was going to be a bad idea. And then at least if we ran away and tried to get someone more in charge, then it would help instead of like actually fighting them. So that's the only reason why I was getting mad. But I was never saying that you should just go get dragged out of the city, because obviously you're really cool, Raya, and you can shoot things really good, and now you have magic powers, and you're really nice, and you were there for me with like Rodden and stuff, and when my dad was dead. So it's not like I don't like you or anything. It's just I kind of panicked because I really want the Iron Fist to do okay, and everyone in it, because they're like my family.
Well, me too. And I don't have anything in my life besides all of you guys and the Iron Fist and all that stuff. So it's not like that doesn't matter to me. But I think I just wish that you would trust me more with how I handle things. Just like how I had to learn to trust you a little bit. I think you may need to learn to trust me a little bit with and obviously that situation didn't work out. But again, I think no matter what I would have done, you took out a sledgehammer before I even said anything. They were ready to hit me regardless, so I don't think it would have mattered. You know
like, what if that happens again? What do I do? Do I just leave you to it then? You know?
No. But I guess the situation's already hard enough, and I don't need, no offense, scolded by someone a decade younger than me who doesn't quite know the situation. So I feel like maybe just trusting me and just, I don't know, all of us sticking together and being ready to stand by each other instead of tearing each other down after situations like that. It still sucks, I don't like being an outcast. It's not like I enjoy it, but also again, I've known people have treated me this way for a while, and I know that no matter what I do, they don't treat me any better. And I've tried complying. I tried complying before, and they left me to die. So I don't think that complying, just lying down and taking it, or even, obviously, again, I understand strategy and acting at the right time.
Yeah,
even talk to you.
That's all I'm saying with that. That's all I'm saying with it.
But okay. Well, either way. I guess at this point we'll try and see if fire can make it any better, but
yeah, and
again, I don't know if things would have been any different regardless.
And like, we can help you be sneaky and avoid them and all that stuff,
Yeah, I guess so. And I mean, at this point, I guess I'll just wait and see. And maybe it's better if I just wait in the dark and see if Shaw comes back, but.
Plus,
yeah.
I mean,
well, thanks
maybe
for saying something.
Yeah, well, maybe you're right too, in that everyone will always think you're the worst. But I don't think that. I think that people because when I first met you, I thought you were like scary criminal too. But then you were really nice, like super quick afterwards, and then it was like, oh, she's actually the coolest, and then everyone at the Iron Fist thinks you're pretty cool. So like, it changed, Raya. So I think more people's mind, maybe not everybody, but more people.
Especially not Skull Crushers, probably. But
yeah, probably not
maybe.
Skull Crushers, but like, who cares what they think? Because maybe if like more people think you're cool, then the Skull Crushers will be scared to take you away later on. It's like
true.
if you're.
I don't know if I'll become.
Oh, sorry, what?
I don't know if I'll become that, like the local.
It's like it's like if someone like the best all champion fighter, and then like the manager would be like, let's say Gregory, like everyone was obsessed with Gregory and Gregor, and they wanted him to quit, or James wanted him to quit, but the crowd loved him. James would be too scared to get rid of Greg, or don't forget, I don't know why I keep forgetting his name.
Greg.
Because everyone loves him. So if everyone starts to love you, then even the Skull Crushers will be too scared. So I'm just gonna make sure everyone loves you, okay?
That's a tall order. I don't know if that's exactly possible, but I mean, at least if I can keep my head down, and hopefully if the Skull Crushers just agree not to arrest again, I'll agree not to talk to them or even be in their business as long as they agree just not to try and arrest me and drag me out. So.
And I'll always get a darkness cloud and drag you away, so then no one can find you.
Sure, that'll work. Well,
Yeah.
thanks for saying something. I should probably leave before this goes away completely.
Okay.
And I'll wave to you guys and start to hobble away.
It's probably a really weird conversation because she still looks like an old man.
Yes.
He looks like an old man.
Sounds like Raya, looks like old man.
A lot of things
Very
happening.
confusing.
Ren,
are you gonna stay at your house?
you're muted.
I thought you guys were already walking. I figured he'd already turned
Oh.
Yeah.
back
Oh,
towards
okay.
his house.
Oh, maybe we'll
He's
wait
already
till
like
you-
walking away to his house. Oh, yeah, bye.
Okay. So Ren, you're going to your house?
Yeah, since
Raya
we're
back
right here.
to your
that's
house. And Karis the Iron Fist?
Mhm.
Alright. So, Ren, you get back, anything you want to do when you're there?
Water my plants.
You got it. Double water today?
Yeah, just checking around
Don't
for
give me
any
rock.
new letters or if anyone's been here or just kind of weird stuff.
Sure, give me we'll do perception or investigation, your choice.
What is my perception it is?
You do it.
10.
10. You look around, you don't spot anything.
He is going to. I won't lie, Kahu kind of inspired this. I was thinking about something around this line, but he's gonna grab like some sheets or something like that, or like a fishing net if he has it. But he's gonna make a hammock on the roof. He
Alright.
can lay outside.
So again, it's getting colder out, but you can do this if you'd like.
He likes it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mark is like
He'll grab,
the
he'll grab like
morning.
he'll grab a thing. He's not gonna stay out there for the night. He's just
Okay.
relaxing under the moon and
So just
stars
gonna work
and
on
probably-
crafting this? Okay, real quick, why don't you just give me a... What's the best roll for building something? It's probably more dex related, I'm guessing. So why don't you give me a
Dex or
dexterity check?
intelligence, right? Yeah. Just straight dex.
Yep.
17.
17. So yeah, you figure out a way to attach it pretty well. It holds up your weight. No issues. You got a nice little hammock here on the roof now.
Cool. I'll just kind of relax under the moon and just unwind, wait there, and then probably go in before it gets super cold to go to sleep.
Okay, yeah, so like with the clouds slowly moving in the wind, you look up and there's moments where your markings begin to glow, well, the ones that stick out on you, and then the clouds will come in and cover it again. They disappear. And it's sort of calming. Again, it's a little chilly, so yeah, you want to move in at some point tonight. But there's the glow of the beacon in the distance, the moon in the sky, and just kind of the quiet of the city that just sort of lulls you in. And as you're sitting there, you just kind of sense a heartbeat again, just this bump, 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 bump. And eventually you go back inside and get to sleep.
Yep.
Right, you doing anything at your house?
I am. Okay, first of all, I get back safely, right? I'm like, it's cover of darkness, everything's fine.
Just give me a stealth roll with
Why'd I ask that?
advantage. With advantage.
Okay. With advantage. Stealth, well, it's a good thing I have the advantage, because the first one was a stinker. Okay, oh yeah. 21.
Okay. Yeah, you get back no issues. You keep to the shadows and totally on.
So, before I like fully open my door and stuff, I know I set up a little like I put stuff or
Yep.
it was like grass or something.
Mhm.
I want to really carefully open my door so not like no wind, nothing gets disturbed, and just see if anything is disturbed where I put it.
Okay. Give me a perception roll with disadvantage.
Wait, first I'm gonna cast light.
Okay, just regular perception roll now. What's your-
There we
I
go.
knew it. Okay. What's my perception? 17.
Okay. You look at it, it does not look like it's much, like, not a big difference. Maybe like a blade of grass blew away in the wind or something, but nothing.
I'm gonna try my best to
Super
step over
noticeable.
it just so it can be preserved.
Okay.
Kind of like, ooh. And I have windows, right? Do any of the windows look disturbed? Anything looks like?
You don't notice anything, no.
Okay. I am just gonna try and go to sleep, I guess, to get a full rest because I need all my spell slots back.
Okay.
For tomorrow, so I'll just do that. And again, I might lock my doors and everything, but again, I may just keep everything, look at everything really carefully and see if anything, that way if I wake up in the morning, if anything looks amiss, I can tell.
Sounds good. So yeah, you lock everything up and head off to bed.
Honk shoe.
And Karis.
Stupid. Stupid.
Are you still an old man?
Not anymore.
Yeah.
You
But
can-
you know what? The old
do you have
man
another
is
spell
always
slot?
stuck.
Take out the
What'd you
tape.
say?
Do you have another spell slot you could cast it again one more time?
There we go. Yeah, I
Before bed.
I'm like, I really like this. I'm really
This
feeling
feels
it.
like me.
I've never felt like myself so much in this persona.
It was an old soul in a young body.
And then Karis, you make it back to the Iron Fist. It's
Mhm.
pretty calm when you get back. There's nothing really going on. But it all looks really pristine. Everything's set up nice. It looks like all the chairs are straightly lined up with the tables, all pushed in. All the glasses are cleaned for tomorrow. It looks like they're prepping for a big night tomorrow night.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Is James around?
You look around. You don't see him upstairs right now.
Okay. I'll go downstairs to Carter's room.
Okay. So, the door is closed currently.
Okay, I'm knocking at it.
And you're, yeah?
It's Karis!
Oh, yeah, you can come in.
So I come in. I shut the door.
And he's reclined on his bed, just kind of sitting back. Yeah, what do you need?
Hey, okay, question on how to approach your dad about something.
What?
Or maybe you can help me.
What do you need?
Well, you know how Raya has that mark on her face?
Yeah?
Yeah, so we were promoting today, and then some skull crushers got a tent, they looked at her and they recognized her because I guess they kicked her out of the city for no reason a while ago. And so then they all kind of got in a fight, and then I might have used a darkness cloud to get her away, but they definitely saw me.
What? Oh,
What? I didn't know what to do. But we talked to Mr. Stokes, and he said that he was gonna call the Skull Crusher people and tell them to leave Raya and all of us alone because we work for him.
hopefully that does something.
I mean, I hope it does. I just don't know. Should I even tell your dad, or did we just pretend it didn't happen? I don't know.
You better not tell him. He'll probably be super angry.
Don't tell him.
No. He'll be so mad at you. Don't tell
Well,
him.
I know he'll be so mad at me, but I don't know. It'll be a fun surprise then if something happens. I mean, not fun. I was being sarcastic.
I mean, he'll deal with it, I guess, if something happens. But don't tell him.
Okay. You're okay if I don't tell him? You're not gonna be upset.
He doesn't need to know that.
Okay. I'll tell the other two not to tell him either.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, do you remember when you were with us earlier that I have a parasite?
I think you said something about that.
Okay, can you not tell my dad?
Sure.
Okay.
You can keep secrets.
That's cool.
Yeah. You done? You're gonna get out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, close the door.
Okay. She leaves. Close the door.
Okay. So, going to bed or?
Yeah, we don't have to roleplay it out. I'll just give a quick call to Raya and Renan. Maybe outside. I'll go back outside or something. Just somewhere where
three-way
James
call?
can't overhear me.
Okay, you guys just get a
and
quick
I'll-
call from
Yeah, and just don't say anything. It didn't happen.
about what happened
Good.
earlier.
Yeah,
Okay,
I don't want to say anything either. Anyway, he's scary.
all right. And then
Should I just stay home then? Or should I go to Ren's house and camp out tomorrow?
You're always welcome.
Whatever you want to do. We could figure out tomorrow. You want?
Okay.
Okay.
That's
So yeah, you recall. Sorry, you guys don't have three-way call, so that crosstalk with Ryan and Renan didn't happen. But
Can't add a line.
sorry, guys, not that advanced. But you do
Mobile? Man.
make your plan to not say anything about what happened with the Skull Crushers. And then, Karis, you find your dad asleep in his chair. He looks still just completely exhausted and tired at this point.
Okay.
But it looks like he's been eating, though. There's like a stack of dishes that are piling up next to him on the floor.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
that's a good
like,
thing.
Smile and look really happy.
And then you can get some rest.
Mhm.
All right. So we'll pick up with our break, or we'll do it after our break, which we're going to take right now. We're going to take our break. And tomorrow is fight night day, so we can get ready for that.
Yeah.
And find out what's going to happen there. But so break time, we're going to take, we'll say, 8 minutes or so. 3:40 on my clock. Come back. And we'll jump back into our session. If you guys haven't already and you like what we're doing, give us a follow, please. We appreciate it so much. Your support and viewership is super helpful to us, and we appreciate all of you. If you feel so led, maybe share it with somebody on the break and invite them to come check it out with you. And we also are going to have a question of the day in the break screen that you can answer in the chat, and we would love to hear your answers about this. So we'll be back soon, and make some friends in the chat, guys. See you soon.
Make some friends.
right, we're back, everybody. Back from our break. We all feel much better. Getting up to get some more water, restroom breaks, you know, the way things go. But you guys had some great answers. I appreciate it. It's fun to read these, so thank you, and I appreciate all of you for being here. So let's get back into our session, because we got a fun and exciting part potentially coming up with Fight Night Day. So, do you guys want to do the rolls again to see order of wake up? Do you guys like doing this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, wake up roll.
Okay, give me just everyone D20 roll to see the order of wake up we'll do for this morning.
16.
5, 16, and
20?
Yeah,
20?
all right.
for waking up.
So
3
Karis,
a.m. Ready to
you
go.
are the first to wake up today.
The first time.
For the
I
first
always accidentally
time.
sleep in.
You wake up too, and you feel so rested, and it's amazing. You feel so good.
Cool.
What would you like to do this morning?
Where's my daddy-o?
Still asleep in his chair.
Okay. And I'll take his dishes
All right.
and take them upstairs. And then I'm going to go into the bathroom and check for my parasite.
Okay.
The first thing in the morning.
Sure. Give me a perception roll.
Okay. I got 10.
Yeah, you can't spot anything. Your markings, though, you notice, are still a little bit more drippy than normal. Seems like they're growing a little bit more still.
As I'm touching them, like, okay.
You don't feel it, but it's just
Yeah.
the visual side of it.
I'm by myself, right?
Yes, you're by yourself.
Okay, just to make sure. So she's like, Shadow, what's up with these markings anyway?
You wait. Nothing happens.
Okay. Okay. I don't know. I guess talk to me whenever you feel like a shadow.
And you hear a voice that says, "What shadow?" And you recognize the little voice of Luca, the 6-year-old boy who lives here at the battle bar.
Like, is he outside the bathroom door or something?
Yeah.
Or... like, open the door. Hi, Luca.
Hi.
What'd you do? You just stand outside the door?
What shadow?
What shadow? It's what I nicknamed my markings.
Oh. Okay. He runs off.
He's a simple boy.
That's all I need. He just wanted an answer. And then she just, this time she thinks to herself, they're right, I am loud. And then I take all my stuff and get ready. And I don't know who's up or anything.
Okay. I mean, James is upstairs currently
Mm-hmm.
in his office if you want to talk to him at all. Otherwise, you can just
Check my
grab food.
phone.
You check your phone. There is nothing new on it.
Okay. I'll just get food.
Okay. So, yeah, just eating some breakfast.
Is Carter around?
No, he's not.
Okay.
Raya, you wake up.
Okay.
What are you doing this
What time
morning?
is it?
It's
Is it early?
It's morning. You guys were not up super late. You kind of went home a little earlier, so it's early morning.
Mm-hmm. I just want to again check to see if anything seems disturbed. Any Shaw handprints on the windows? Anything else?
Sure, perception roll.
Sean just
Hearing
leaves
it.
a ton of handprints.
Just
Goes away.
like a bunch of
Please,
jelly
yeah,
stains in a hand pattern. On your...
God. He's clearly not doing well. Let's see.
Or an old woman
You said
that
perception,
like
right?
followed you because she saw the old man coming
Yeah.
here.
Perception roll, please.
Hey, handsome. I'll do. It's 14.
Okay, still nothing.
Not amazing. Okay. Question.
Okay,
Do
I'll
I
try to
know, or
answer.
do I remember? Because I don't remember them saying this. Does Spire track our phone and our calls and all that stuff? And it says Spire phone. Is that like a, or did they mention that? Because obviously they found us through like my text, but I don't remember if they said anything about the phone.
Give me an intelligence roll, and I'll see how much you remember
Okay.
from past conversations.
Oh, I actually did really well. Hold on. Just straight intelligence roll.
Yep.
So plus my, so I'd still add my bonus on, right?
Your intelligence modifier, yes.
Modifier. But yeah. 21.
Okay, so you do remember yesterday you had a conversation with Avdo Stokes, who he gave you
Yeah.
those little beacon alert things that you push the button to when you
Yes.
need. And he said those would track you down and find you. So those seem to have some sort of tracking ability. He did say though that tracking you with your phones would be difficult. So
And do I know of any other phone? Because obviously we have like our phones. Are there any like outside like pay phone? Is there any like phone that we could use that would not be like anyway associated with me? Would that be possible?
you'd probably have to
Insane.
purchase a new one,
Hmm.
and those come from Spire.
Okay. Okay. I'll leave it for now. If I'm gonna, I was thinking of calling, seeing if I could call shop, but I'm like, if they, they just see his number in there, they're like, girl, you know. So I didn't want them to know right away. Show my cards in the first move. Okay, so I will. I think I'm just gonna lay low for this morning and wait for Ren to contact, or I guess I'm gonna send a text to Ren and just say, call me when you're up. That way, you know, because I think as of right now, I think my plan is to just not go to the fight. I think I should just stay away in general.
Sounds good.
So yeah, this fight
Sounds
probably
good.
longer than an hour.
All right.
So yeah, I'm just gonna lay low until he contacts me.
Okay. And then sometime later, Renan, you wake up. You realize you kind of slept in a little bit.
Yeah,
It's
I
later in
rolled
the
a
day.
5, so a little honk shoe action going on.
More of that honk shoe happening. You wake up to a text from Raya. So
Oh man. Okay. I look around. Nothing's weird about my place.
perception roll.
I like how we're all like paranoid.
Someone broken in?
18.
Yay!
Kind of do a little search around. You don't notice anything.
Cool. Boop boop beep boop boop. All right.
There's the phone. Sounds.
Yeah. We go all in here.
Hey, thanks for calling me. I think I just thought about it this morning. I don't think it's a good idea for me to go to the fight. Just because I don't think I can disguise myself for long enough.
Okay.
So if it's okay with you, I might kind of stake out your place and see if I can find Shaw, because I feel like he might assume we're all at the fight together. I don't know.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Are you okay?
you guys are
you
always
dying?
welcome here. Yeah, I just woke up.
Oh,
My
okay.
bad.
Well, I didn't even call me right when you could give yourself a minute, but okay.
I got really nothing else to do. It's okay.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll just, I guess wait until you guys are all getting ready to leave and then sneak. I may just stay at my place until nighttime. I don't know, unless there's something else going on. I don't want to walk around if I don't know if I'm going to be, attacked or sledgehammered. So.
Yeah, you didn't get your skull crushed last night, did you?
No, thankfully. I could disguise myself again to walk to your place if I have to, but again, I since I can only do it once a day, I'd like to save it for a time when I really need it or know for sure that I need it. So.
Oh, so it's like
I'll
really
give it in.
limited?
Wait, how many, Kelly, how many spell slots do you have?
I thought it's a level 1. Let me look at my spells.
I'm pretty
So
sure
it's
you
a
can do
level
20.
1. I thought I only had 1 level 1 spell slot and 2 level.
I could be
Wait.
wrong.
You have 2 spell
I could-
slots. Or wait, you're level 4, so you have 3 spell slots.
So what? Oh. Hold on.
Right, I think you've gotten a lot stronger than you think you have. You're underestimating yourself.
Underestimate yourself. And And also, is disguise self something I can just roll, like, if I wanted to do it in public, like, redo the, like, let's say I'm old man again and I'm, like, hobbling around, and I can feel the, can I feel the spell leaving, or do I have to make sure I'm looking at my time? How does that work?
I mean, I would say you have sort of a sense about your spell when it would end, so.
Okay, and I probably just have to be deceptive or, like, go somewhere in private to recast it, right?
Yeah,
Do your
it
typical.
It
I
does
have to go to the
have-
bathroom.
It does have verbal
The bathroom experience is my
and
favorite.
it has verbal and hand motions to it, so it would be something that you would probably want to do secretively.
Okay. I'll just tell her on the phone then. You know, maybe I don't know. I guess we'll talk about it later and we'll see what Karis thinks, or see if it's even a good idea for me to show up. But
I mean, you know how I feel about all this, but what are you to gain for showing up? I'd like you to be there, but what is there to gain for showing up versus being here?
moral support, but that's really not worth a lot.
No, I mean, it's
Moral
definitely
support
worth a lot,
line,
right? No, I
crap,
mean,
yeah.
like, it means a lot for you to be there. I'm just saying, like, for you, it's more of a risk than a reward.
Yeah, it is. And honestly, I'd really like to see if I can find Shaw, but I don't know. I don't know how to find him. And if he came to your house, then he clearly knows where you're at.
You want to watch Shaw? Just in case anyone's listening. What?
Oh,
Okay. What?
I mean,
you mean
you know,
Stokes, don't you?
Shaw's what I named that cat that.
Right.
been around.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Which
you
we
named
both
the
are just
cat
me.
Shaw. Oh, that's really smart. Oh, that's cute.
Guys, give me both a deception roll.
Yeah.
Ooh, hold on.
Where's my deception? I think it's +3. 22.
All right.
Hold on.
Really playing that off.
Yeah.
Oh my god, where's my? Oh, here we go. 17.
Okay.
I'm almost certain no one's listening, but Renan might be.
We're just paranoid. Yeah, yeah.
Tap card.
I need.
Cell phone lines, yeah.
But yeah, I just wanted to watch out for that cat and see if I could help it. You know,
That cat is so
the stray cat
adorable.
doesn't have a home.
Did we check on
He's
Jeremy
lost and
lately?
scared.
Talking about stray cat.
Oh, so you lost cat. I haven't seen him. He's probably fine,
That
right?
hot second, I'm sure. Should probably do that at some point. Maybe after the fight. I don't know.
I can always check on him by myself too, so if you guys are busy. So
Oh, be careful. It's kind of dangerous out there.
apparently less dangerous than here for me. So we'll see. I guess just let me know. I'll stay away from the Iron Fist and basically stay away from everything today until I hear from Stokes. If we hear from Stokes,
I'm sure
he
we
would tell
will.
us, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
he wants us to do the mission, I think, tomorrow. The day after the fight.
Okay. Well, I'll just stay here then, and unless you guys need me, and
and
until it's
Karis
dark
okay?
outside, I guess.
I saw
I think
old
so.
man Raya and
I
her
s-
bickering last night a little bit.
I just don't think she. I don't know. I don't think she understands my position. Which, how could you? You know, I don't think you could unless you're in it. But, it
think
gets
she
harder and
sees
harder
better.
after.
Go ahead.
I say
Oh,
it just
and-
gets harder to lie down and take your treatment, regardless of what you know.
Yeah.
As much as it may seem better, it's not like that. I guess if you're treated badly and you're treated like, well, what I am, an outcast. After a while, it just gets harder and harder to just comply and take it and be okay. And I don't think that she understands it. Which, I mean, again, how could she? She's, unless you're in the situation, you probably couldn't. So.
Yeah, I get it. I honestly think she does get it. She's just seeing the other half of the coin. It's not
True.
consequences only for you, but the waves that will make, going out too. So
Also, probably don't. Maybe don't. I wasn't gonna resort right to stabbing the skull crushers. So I heard you were.
Oh, I
you
wasn't
were
gonna
ready
stab him. I mean, yeah, I had my sword out, but I was protecting you, and I was probably gonna knock some people out if they
Yeah.
kept on hitting you. You
Yeah,
don't,
just
you
I don't know.
hit someone out of nowhere and just think you're gonna get
Yeah.
away with it. But
Well, that's what they do. They've always gotten away with it. So I think they know that they can. Especially again, they can treat.
yeah,
I think this is what like a lot of people don't get too is that the lower you are on the totem pole, so to speak, the less people care how you're treated. So it's not like people ever mind me getting hit with a sledge. You know what I mean? No one ever cares. So
yeah.
just because it's, I must deserve. Well, I mean, I kind of do deserve it in some ways, but not in that sense. I've already paid my debt to society. Trying to get better, but
Kind of what brother
Yeah.
said. The stigma kind of sticks with you more than the punishment, I guess.
was either
But-
that or getting burned up by the beacon. So, I think I made the logical choice. But
But to be fair, you and I have been kind of living on the outskirts for a while, and
correct.
Kara's, as much as she's grown up in her little bubble there at the Iron Fist, also gets it. She's been living there.
I think we all, yeah.
I think you both of you have very valid points, and I think I'm gonna protect both of you, to be honest. But
And again, I don't want to put
Yeah.
anyone in danger. That wasn't my intention. It was more that
yeah,
because also, I mean, honestly, too, I think even if you guys, if they would have started taking me, I mean, you can get on the Skull Crusher's bad list even if you try and go about it diplomatically, because they still are going to be upset that they're not getting with, or that they feel they're losing power, or people are questioning them. At least that's been my experience. Again, maybe it's different for you guys. Maybe they'd be more willing to listen if it was someone else besides someone who is branded. But that's just my.
I mean, I'm
experience.
an elf. I kind of got my own version of
Yeah.
stigma, so I get it.
Yeah, which isn't probably easy either, but it'll be fine. Like I said, I hope that between Stokes and Brother Hibbert, I hope that they can be convinced that at least to just leave me alone. If I leave them alone, I won't do anything to provoke them. I wasn't even trying to provoke them. I was trying to get out of the
Yeah.
situation. But hopefully they can talk to them and make it, smooth it over, at least enough to where we can do our jobs and keep our heads down.
I think so. I think helping the city, the more. I think if we can prove to whoever the leaders of the Skull Crushers that we're more of value than a target, not necessarily being kind, but just being more of an asset, I think that might help.
I think that would actually do more for them too than, like, if they know we were useful, that may be more of a convincer than anything else,
Yeah.
But I guess just let me know what you guys do or when you leave for the fight. I guess I'll probably call you guys when it starts getting dark, and I can look for that cat, and make sure it's okay.
I hope you find that cat. We've been really
Me
worried
too.
about it. Yeah.
Me too. So,
All right. Just
Okay.
remember to text us hi if you need anything, okay?
Okay. Oh, right. That's our.
I
Gotta remember that.
made my error last time.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll let you guys know. And same here, I guess. And let me know if anyone says anything or if you guys hear from.
I'll let you know if I find your cat.
Stokes.
I doubt I'll tell you
Thanks.
that, but yeah, I'll let you know.
If if how about this? How about if you see the cat or if you see anything from the cat, just text cat and I can know and I can start heading over.
Okay, sure, that works.
Okay. All right. Bye.
It's 1-800-CAT.
1-800-kid.
All
How
right.
many minutes are on this cell phone? But okay, click.
So,
He plugs it back in because he's probably hasn't had it charging for a while.
so yeah, you guys. What's the plans for each of you? Rye, you're hanging out at your house. You said.
Sorry, I was muted. Yes, I basically I don't want to go out in the daytime if I can help it.
Okay.
At least for now. And I don't want to use up my disguise spells
Sounds
unless
good.
for some reason I need to go to the Iron Fit or something like that. So I'm just gonna kind of lay low.
Yeah. So unless somebody wants to do something major throughout the day, we can just jump to fight night. Rachel, you got something real quick?
Just one or two things. I think I would be checking my phone to see if Stokes ever texted us.
Okay.
And I wanted to give my pouch of diamond dust to my dad to keep safe for me.
Okay.
For him to hold on to.
So yeah, your dad will take it and say, "Yeah, I'll take good care of this," and he'll kind of hide it away so it's out of sight. You all do receive a phone call during the day, just kind of like one after another in your separate places. Stokes calls you, and he does say that he talked to the leader of the Skull Crushers, and he said that he believes he convinced them to sort of back off and leave you alone for the time being. So hopefully that will last. But
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, I say thank you too.
Okay.
That's
I
what's
say thank
up.
you as well. I say extra thank you because I'm like, hey, I appreciate it.
I would
Listen.
also want to see if Carter wanted to promote with me, especially after I got the phone call.
promote with you?
Yeah.
So before you leave, actually, though, James kind of pulls you and Carter aside, and he informs you that we talked to the other leaders of the battle bars, and they agreed to do an off-season, but the condition is they need to do a championship tournament this weekend. So over the 3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it's going to be a tournament style to decide who is the champion of the whole season, and that's how they're going to send out to the last part before we do an off-season time.
Whoa.
So every matchup you have tonight is still against the Crushing Grasp, but after that, it's kind of whoever wins the battles that you'll be facing off against. So there's a whole tournament set up. Carter will be number 1 representative for the Iron Fist. And you will be number 3, Renan will be number 4, and Gregor's number 2.
Okay, so it'd be like if I won, then I would be in the weekend, but if I lost, I wouldn't be.
Yeah, if you lose, you're done. But if you win, you move to the next stage and would face a new opponent until the last 2 will fight for the championship.
What day is it right now, like equivalent of a week?
Friday. It's Friday, so it's Friday, Saturday,
okay.
Sunday would be the days that it's over.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
So that's the only way I could get them to agree to something. So we need to have a big send-off event to celebrate kind of what's happening. So
Okay. Yeah, like I'll tell James, I'll say Mr. Stokes was giving us, and the Beacon was giving us like a thing to look out for. But I wonder if, like, you know how there's been zombie people, tree people running around.
I did everything I could, Karis. This is the best I got.
Oh no, I know. I'm just telling you, that's kind of what they want us to be doing. So I wonder if we can do both somehow, if we do end up winning.
Well, once you're done with this weekend, you're in the off season. He can have all of you. So
Yeah.
maybe tell him that.
That's true. Okay. Okay. Thanks, James.
All
I'm
right.
glad that you arranged it. I appreciate it.
Okay. So that's all set up. Anything you guys want to do before we get to the fight night?
Is Karis telling us about this tournament?
I'm sure. Yeah.
In
Sure.
turn, Renan would say, well, we should probably ask Stokes if we can push back the mission then.
Mm-hmm.
Unless we all lose tonight.
Yeah, maybe we should see what happens tonight, and then tell him. Like, we don't want to like be like, yeah, we're gonna do this and piss him off, and then we lose, and then we didn't even need to piss him off. Like, I feel like we'll piss him off all the time, you know. I just have that feeling that no matter what we do, he's not gonna be happy. So you gotta like limit the strikes with him, you know.
Kind of get the idea of better upfront awareness and planning so he can be efficient with it. But yeah, whatever you want to do. I trust you, Karis. Whatever you want to do, I will go with whatever you want to say. It's your Iron Fist. It's your arena. You let us know what to do.
Oh wait, when I was saying all that stuff, I didn't mean that. Okay. I'm not sure. I mean, maybe we can just see what happens tonight and then call him tonight. You know?
Sure.
He's probably that guy that works so late, like, every day.
I'm not the one calling him after the fight.
I'll call him after the fight.
Okay. I'm not gonna wake him up if he's already sleeping. Sounds terrifying.
Oh. Yeah, that's true.
Usually work days
Oh.
are, like Atha leaves after like the sun starts going down. It's like business hours.
Wait, maybe you're right. Maybe I should just tell him. I don't know.
That's what I think, but you do you. I trust you.
Mark, can I roll, like, some sort of insight, intelligence, something type of check, judging from everything I know about him, what might be
The best
a
course of
better
action.
move?
Mhm.
Like, just kind of collectively remembering everything.
Sure, insight with disadvantage.
Okay, that's fair. Never mind, I rolled a 1.
Yeah, you have no idea. You have no idea what he's like.
Can't get lower than that. Okay.
Okay, so what are you doing?
No wrong answers.
No, I think all of them are wrong. Dang it. Okay. I'm gonna wait.
Okay, so we're just jumping to fight night then.
Mhm.
Nothing else anybody wants to do. Running, you and Karis are at the Iron Fists, and Raya, you're at your house, right?
Yes, and is it dark by now because it's nighttime?
The nighttime would come by the time the fight happens. So
Okay.
just want to know where everybody is.
Wait, really fast. Sorry, before it gets dark, I'm just going to text Ren and just say, is your door locked, or is it easy to unlock if I need to?
I already left. It's easy to unlock if you need to.
Okay, and then so I'm going to just
So
kind
there's
of
a spare key under the plant on the outside balcony.
Lame. Okay. Okay. I'm going to just start heading to his house, but again, not like full on sneaking, but just making sure that no one can really tell who I am.
Renan, did you give her directions to which apartment's yours? You just kind of pointed at the building last time, but
Oh.
nope.
Oh,
Okay.
well, I think once I get there, I'll text him and be like, "Hey, which unit's yours?"
Oh,
see.
blah 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 blah. The number at the top.
Okay. Okay. You guys work it out. Figure it out. Okay.
Yeah, we work it out. We're a team.
And
We work together.
you are gonna hang out at his apartment tonight.
Yeah, I'm basically going to. I'm gonna hang out in a way. I'm gonna make it look like no one's there. I'm gonna like walk back up again. I want to find like a dark corner, just kind of like wait in.
All right.
Weird.
So you're
No,
just
I just want to make sure. I want to see if I monitor the situation, see if anyone comes by.
okay. It's just kind of hanging out, keeping watch.
Mhm.
Sounds good. Rachel, did you have something real quick?
I think Karis would have changed her mind 30 minutes before the fight.
Okay.
And then called us yourself.
All right. So what are you telling him?
Okay, he answers.
He does answer the phone.
Okay, so I'll just be like, "Hi, Mr. Stokes. I just wanted to let you know that I talked to my boss, James, about the threat in the city, and he was he kind of realized how bad everything is. So he kind of arranged everything so that the battle bars are going to have an off season. So that means that soon we can dedicate all our time to figuring out your missions, like for as long as we need to, and you don't have to like work around
When are you free?
the arena schedule. What?
When are you free?
They after the weekend, then it's done for
Monday?
a whole off season. Yeah.
Okay. See you then. He hangs up.
All right. Thank you.
Hey! Hey! Renan's sitting there like, oh!
and after she hangs up, she's like, "We're good to go."
There you go.
Lightning and thunder and
And phones.
Carter. What are we calling him? Bones?
Carter, what do you want your nickname to be?
What? Destroyer? I have no idea. I'm bad at this.
Destroyer sounds so cool, Carter, because now you're so tall.
Yeah, sure. Sounds good. Destroyer.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yeah, of course I'm ready. You do notice James looks to be a little anxious, and you guys can give me a perception roll.
17.
Dirty 20.
You guys look around. You don't see Gregor anywhere.
Oh. Okay.
Like, it's starting to fill up, and Gregor's still not here. And James is
Is he here
pacing.
by now?
Yeah, like, this is about the time when all the fighters are supposed to show up.
I'll I'll actually go to James and be like, hey, where's Gregor?
Just like, I don't know. I hope he didn't make any bad decisions and leave.
What do you mean?
Well, when I told him Carter was the #1 spot, he didn't seem very happy about that. He was already thinking about leaving because of the whole situation where we were going to close potentially.
Yeah.
So it makes me wonder if he would have taken an offer somewhere else or moved on.
He wouldn't. He's been with us for so long.
I know. And we had it in the tournament too. I entered him in, so now it's an automatic loss if that happens.
Where should we find him? Where does he live?
It's too late now. We have a fight coming up. We have to be here.
Mm-hmm.
He either just got to show up or it's already a loss for him.
He lives far away, so I couldn't like run over to his house and see if I could convince him.
I mean, you could try. No, wait, he lives here. Never mind. What am I thinking?
Oh, sorry. Okay, just
He lives
kidding.
here.
Here's
No,
what-
he's
know
not
that
here.
100%.
Like, he's gone.
Okay.
He's gone. What am I thinking? I totally spaced that. Yes, he lives here at the Iron Fist. I'm just so flustered right now. I'm so upset. I don't even know what's going on.
Me too. I just didn't think that's what happened. Okay.
Brennan walks up with a drink and just places it in James's hand.
He chugs it down, smashes the cup down, just like, okay, he's gone. He's off. He's out. He's out of the crew. You three are the three we need. We don't
Maybe
need-
Ren can heal me and I can fight again.
No, I can't. His spot was taken.
Oh, okay. What, do you want me 3 or 2 then?
You'll still be in your third spot. They set up the whole back bracket and everything already.
Okay.
Don't worry. As long as you keep winning, you'll keep moving forward and you'll get to the championship.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, you can do it, kid. And he smacks you on the back again.
Yeah, Brennan, you got this. You won your last fight.
Mm-hmm.
You won your last fight. If did he leave like angry?
Yes, he was very angry about not being #1 anymore.
The other, like, did he leave today or when did he leave?
He left today. I told him today.
Oh, okay.
I gave him the news.
Brennan's learning not to say any side remarks around James.
All right, but yeah, it still fills up some more as time goes on. More people begin to fill in, and we're gonna jump into our battle cam.
Yeah. Is my dad coming to watch the fights or is he?
Your dad kind of like sits off in the corner, but he is here. So,
Cool.
and let's change up our music to our battle bar music. Oh yeah.
Coming in from the destroyer, Iron Fist.
So, we will.
Be the announcer.
James gets up there. All these people from the crushing grass begin to file in, and this place is actually pretty packed. Like, a lot of people have come to this. It seems like word has gotten out about what is happening tonight. It is championship weekend, the tournament to decide who is the champion of all the battle bars. So everyone is getting all set for this. Let me get rid of Raya since she's not here. Bye, Raya. Sorry.
Oh my gosh,
Just
someone's
sit
in
in the dark.
disguise.
I have a mustache on, Harvey.
Pop Carter in here. And
Is Samo up here with us? Or is he still resting down below?
Samo is up here. He's just kind of sitting in the corner, so I can throw in his token.
Oh no, I was just kind of curious, just for what he was up to.
He's over. He'll be sitting at the bar, kind of just hanging out. So that is where he is. So people are crowding in. Everyone's getting in here. So let's. James gets up. And just, all right, everybody, here we are. It's time for the big championship round 1. All of the Iron Fist is going up against all of the crushing grass. And everyone's yeah.
Cast dancing lights to make it look like a WWE ring going
There you go.
around.
Yeah, some your own kind of pyro show is happening. It's great.
Yeah.
People are getting into it. People are getting pumped up. Give me a performance check, Renan, just to see how much you kind of amp up the crowd.
Start sending the dancing lights towards people, and then it like stops right before it hits it. Oh wow! I don't know what my performance. I have a 3 in performance, y'all.
Nice.
1, 2, 2.
Oh yeah, so people are just going crazy. This is a big deal. People are excited about what is happening. Everyone's cheering. So, I mean, there's clearly this rivalry going on. Like the Crushing Grasp and the Iron Fist, they really kind of have this back and forth between them a lot. The last time you guys were like almost kicked out of the place because of how upset they got. There's just this rivalry that happens right here. It's great. Energy is strong in the room right now. So, you guys are all hanging out, getting ready to fight. James is pumping you up, and he gets up and says, "Okay, everybody, we unfortunately are unable to have our first matchup between Gregor and Arik. So Arik automatically advances to the next round.
Did we go in an opposite order this time?
It's tournament order, so it's top to bottom. So Gregor and Arik was the first one on the schedule.
So then, knowing that, Renan would be going around like pumping up Carter and Karis is about to call her Ryan, and myself, and cast Bless on all 3 of us.
All right. So that lasts a minute, just so you know, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's why I didn't do this last time. Right before next person goes in, I'll do it.
Okay. So the next match is going to be Karis versus Barna. Actually, no. Yeah. Let's just switch this up. They announced the thing. We'll do Renan first. That sounds like a good start match.
Okay, I will not cast Bless.
Okay. They decided Renan versus Varuk will be the first battle. He is their champion. Varuk is their champion. He is the #1 fighter from the Crushing Grasp. So.
Wait, he's facing against Ren?
Yes.
Going in?
Yep. It's their
Why?
#1 versus your #4, and it's the same thing. So it's 1 versus 4 and 2 versus 3. That's how they have the bracket set up.
Why? I missed that completely. Why are they doing that?
That's how tournaments are set up. Typically, it's the top ranked seed versus the lowest one, and then the middle ones kind of face each other too.
Oh.
So that's just
totally tournament bracket.
This is just like a tournament bracket right now. So.
Okay, you're gonna have to explain this to me in real life. That is bizarre to me.
I'll post a picture to the Discord right now for you guys to look at if you want.
Okay.
Because it's not like team versus team. It's like a whole bracket system so that they all work their way up to the champion.
It works out this first week because of how things are set up, that you guys are all facing the same like battle bar, but the way it sort of happens is next week you'll have different ones. So there, post the picture in the Discord so you guys can see the brackets here.
Oh.
It's actually probably a good thing for us, to be honest, guys.
Yeah, true.
Like, okay, I'll get beat up and you guys win. It's easy. We can do this.
Okay.
Lightning, Thunder, and Destroyer. Let's do this.
So there we go. The first one they're doing is going to be Varuk versus Renan. So, Varuk goes and stands in the battle arena area, ready to take you on.
He's like hiding in the corner.
Gets in the corner. Okay. So let me grab something real quick.
What is it? 10 plus my dex is my armor because I'm not wearing anything.
Correct. You have no armor on. So.
Varuk doesn't have any armor, right?
He does not have any armor either.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So we're gonna start off with initiative rolls.
Yeah.
He got an 18.
15.
All right, so he just gets ahead of you. He is a champion after all. So he charges in to you in the corner, and you are just cornered in there. There's kind of like that barricade that comes up to like mid back on you, so you're almost like leaned into that as you just feel that wood pressure in the center of or the lower part of your back, and he just comes in with 2 big punches. Let's see how he does.
The other can hit.
The first punch, yeah,
roll.
17 on the die, that definitely hits, and second one is going to be a 16 to hit as well. So it's just boom, boom, 12 damage total from the 2 punches.
Oh man.
This is not gonna go well, guys.
It's your turn.
Okay. He's going to be moving around this way and casting Fairy Fire.
All right, so dex save from him.
Yeah.
Will this be the first
That'll be
time
mine.
Fairy Fire works? Let's find out.
Right.
Okay, I rolled a 3 on the die, so that's a fail.
Hey! Yay!
So that just gives you advantage against him?
Right? Yes, I believe so.
It does require concentration.
Concentration, okay. So I'll probably lose the next turn
And
anyway.
any attack rolls
against infected.
You have
Yeah,
advantage.
it's advantage. Yeah.
Sounds good. So,
It's a free slot, so we'll try it out.
anything else you want to do?
That's my action. No, I don't have any bonus action.
All right. So he watches this energy, this kind of like moonlight glow, almost like begin to surround him, almost like what the clouds look like in the sky when the moon's behind them. That kind of color is just like emanating from him right now, just surrounding him. But he just angrily looks at you and just goes in for 2 more punches on you. Natural 20
boy made Rude boy.
and a 12.
12 still hits.
All right. So that is going to be 13 damage then from the 2 punches. Boom, boom! Just 2 more. He is connecting on everything he's doing so far.
Cool.
Your turn.
It's gotta go on the defensive. He's like swinging around off balance. Gonna put all 20 back into himself.
All right. So this healing energy just enters you, and your bruises kind of dissipate, and you feel a lot better as this kind of glow comes from you as you heal yourself. And he just like, you may have more, but I'm gonna keep going. 2 more punches coming in.
Okay.
Hey, he rolled a 1 on that one, so he misses with the first one and just whiffs entirely. And he rolled a 2 on the second one, so he just misses 2, just whiffs 2 as you just dodge out of the way. Your turn.
He looks surprised. Going for a punch
Yeah,
with advantage.
you have advantage
Wait, no.
on the punch.
Yeah, because I haven't taken damage.
Oh,
yet, right?
you did. No, you did. Take it.
From the nat 20, so I need to do the.
Give me 2 concentration checks.
Oh.
It's gone.
Dang it.
Sorry.
Here's
Sad.
the first die. It's alright. That's a 19 on the die. So
Ooh, that'll be a hit.
23, so 3 points of damage.
Nice. So you get a good solid punch in on him, but he angrily looks at you. He raises his foot and he's going for a big boot to your chest.
Jeez.
That is a 22
wait,
to hit.
No one said feet.
22 to hit. He just collides with you for 6 more points of damage. The wind just gets knocked out of you. And then he goes in for another big right swing. That is going to be, 26 to hit. So another 6 damage as he clonks you on the side of the head.
I could do this all day.
And he just is like, you're going down, kid.
Yeah, probably.
But then he's gonna try and swing back at him.
Okay, go ahead.
No, that's a 5 on the die.
All right.
9.
That is unfortunately a miss. He goes again for a big right hook because that seemed to be working the last time. 18 to hit, and then he goes in with a left again and 19 to hit. So again, 6 and 6, 12 more points of damage.
Just try and see what happens. Cure wounds.
All right.
D8 plus 3. He's trying to stick in it for the Iron Fist.
Very noble of
Nice.
you.
10 points back.
All right. So again,
Bad.
you kind of get that, like a little bit of that blood that's trickling from your nose now. You feel it kind of seal up and just kind of fall off your face a little more, and you feel like you're getting back in there, but he comes in again for 2 more punches. 24 to hit and a 22 to hit. 12 more damage.
Jeez, yeah, that would have taken me down. All right. Yes, this is nearing the end. Cool. He goes in for a swing because he's too scared to use magic. 21.
21 does hit.
3 points of damage.
Yeah. Good.
Hopefully he's really unconstitutional.
Good solid hit. But he just smiles at you as you're just looking rough and on the edge. And he's just like, you did good, kid. And he swings again. 12 to hit and 18 to hit, or 19 to hit. So 12 more damage. Just boom. And then left hook, you just drop to the ground unconscious. The crowd cheers.
Head skis.
Unfortunately, Renan does not hear the crowd cheer at this point. As he is drooling on the ground. But some people come over and kind of like smack you awake a little bit, and they pull you into the chair and drop you off there.
Sorry.
Like, oh, Ren, you did so good. No, it was against a champ, you know. You did great. You got in some really good punches.
Thanks. You
So-
got this.
The crowd cheers, and some of the people from Iron Fist are like, hey, why don't we show our champ, huh? They show their champ, let's show our champ. And everyone's like, yeah, champion. And then James like, okay, let's do this. He's like, my son, the champion here, Carter. And he like brings him into the ring. Here he's returned, and he's going up against Takor from the Crushing Grasp. And everyone just, yeah! I moved his character sheet. Where did I put it? I lost his character sheet.
The moment of panic.
Oh no.
I don't know where I put it. Oh, here it is.
So he just dissipates and man.
Oh no.
There's his character sheet.
Carter never existed.
Guys, who's Carter? Why can't I remember him? Found his character sheet.
Oh my god.
It's the blip.
No! Okay. So, we'll do a quick Takor versus Carter matchup. Carter gets to go first. He won the initiative battle, so he immediately just you sense like this other level of anger kind of enter him as he gets into this fight. And he is going in for a swing. Yeah, that connects. Solid punch for 6 damage to Takor. Takor looks to recover and take his swing. He will hit on the first one, and he will miss on the second. No, hit on the second one. Just hit. So,
You got this card out.
Carter ends up taking just a little bit of damage. It looks like he's barely even phased from this. Carter again goes in for his punches. That is another hit and another hit. He comes in with his right and his left for 7 more damage to him. Takor just looks like he is intimidated by Carter, though. He is intense.
I'm scared too.
He does hit him, though. And he hits him again. So 2 hits again on Carter. But again, doesn't even look like it phases Carter at all. He just is this muscly monster right now in this ring. You see this other side of him that you've never seen before, Karis.
Yeah, I feel like she was really into it, but watching him is like, 1, it's weird, and 2, it's like, just, I mean, she saw him when he was brain controlled, and probably the memories are a little fresh right now.
Like, he is so much bigger than you remember him being, too. And so much more intimidating and intense right now. Like, he was intense before. He is more intense than that right now. But he goes in for his punches on Takor, and connects, and offhand swings and connects again. And Takor is on the ground, unconscious from Carter's fists. Just Carter raises his fists in the air and kind of yells on the crowd, just, yeah, Carter, champion! And people are...
I clap it and yell.
People are pretty excited to see...
Dancing light.
So they just kind of like slowly like bob and blip, and like one flickers out and then comes back. Just holding on there, running.
How I feel.
But Carter will come over and sit down. He doesn't even look like anything has even happened to him. He just looks totally fine.
The difference between him and Ren, like night and day.
So different, yeah.
Swollen eye.
Yeah, you are feeling it pretty bad.
I'm sitting next to Karis, and as she's like heading to the ring, he's gonna, well, gosh, he's probably scared to cast magic now, huh?
Yeah, what are you
He's not
gonna
do anything.
All
That's
right.
fine, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she'll be like, good
He's
job,
so used to doing it
Carter!
from the beginning, but yeah, I think he's probably scared to do it now.
Yeah.
All right. So, and James says, all right, the final battle for tonight for round 1 between the Iron Fist and the Crushing Grasp is going to be between our amazing Karis and the Crushing Grasp's Barna. So everyone just, yeah!
And I do my cool shadow thing where I make it like swirl all around me, and I cast mage armor while
Sweet.
I'm doing that.
So yeah, you just
and it
watch as
settles around.
all this smoke kind of just swirls around you, and then just comes over your body and just like makes this invisible little force field around you. It is impressive for everyone there. They all begin to clap and cheer, and lots of hoots and holler, and it's pretty rowdy there. So
Awesome.
we're gonna roll initiative.
Can I make it an intimidation thing for Barna?
You can give me a try. Sure.
Thank you.
Roll intimidation.
Every time Karis tries to intimidate, she rolls horrifically. I got a 10 total.
Yeah, there's just like this hint of a smile that comes across your face as you're trying to be intimidated because you enjoy what the crowd is doing
really
so much.
fun, yeah.
And you're just like, this is great. It's less intimidating. It doesn't really come across as you hope it would.
And inwardly, she's like, dang it, I gotta stop smiling.
And I mean, these people have faced you before. They're familiar kind of with the show you put on.
True. Okay.
So, you both enter the ring. Why don't you pop in the ring there, Karis?
Oh, yeah.
Where would you like to be?
It's me windows. Sorry, hold on 1 second. Oh, where do I want to be? Let's see. I would like to be here.
All right. So that's where you're going to start?
Leaning against the rail.
All right. Kind of over the rail. Perfect. Roll initiative.
Okay.
Got another 18, so.
Nah, he got that one.
All right. So, Barna, he will charge in to take his swings on you. The first one is going to be a 16 to hit.
I'll shield it.
All right, so boom, the shadow energy comes out of your marking from your wrist, just blocks his hand and smacks it away. He just angrily again looks at you and takes another swing. This one is only a 14, so
Yeah,
that will miss.
does not hit.
Your shield energy's still there, and just like he thuds into it, and just like his hand angrily looks at you. Your turn.
Okay. So he's in front of me. I will do the Ray of Frost, which is about the only one that's working anymore for cantrips.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage. I did roll nat 20, but still hit, I think, with a 17.
Yes, that will hit.
Okay. Ooh, 7 damage.
Nice. That's really good. So yeah, this
Chow!
black
Getting it
cold,
out.
this black cold energy shoots off and just hits him right, kind of like in the neck and shoulder here. And just as that happens, he angrily comes in for another couple punches on you. 25 or 23 to hit.
Yeah, there is no point in doing shield for that.
And the second one is a 17 to hit.
Okay. I'll take the damage.
All right. So the 2 punches, boom, boom, 10 total damage.
Okay.
Your turn. I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh.
A wisdom saving throw?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Bro.
Uh,
Well, that would've been great.
22 or 20 total.
Okay, give me another one too.
21.
Okay, sounds good. Your turn.
Did I feel something?
Nope.
Okay. That's weird. By the way, is Appa here?
You look around earlier. No, she's not here.
Okay.
This does not seem like her type of
Very
crowd.
Creepy shadow guy.
Something came up. I just.
Okay. Back to the thing. Hit him again. Disadvantage though. 17 again.
That'll hit. Roll damage.
I'll use a sorcery point to reroll the damage.
Sounds good.
8.
Ooh, nice. All right. He still comes in though with his 2 punches as he's still getting this cold energy all over him. Punches again. Ooh, 21 to hit.
Yeah, no shield for that.
All right, and then the second one is a 20 total to hit. So
Yeah, both would hit.
okay, so that is 10 more damage. Just boom, boom, 2 more punches connect.
Okay.
It's your turn. Give me 2 wisdom saves.
Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous now. Oh no. Okay, that's a 7.
7.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Do you want me to do another one?
Sure. Why not?
5.
Okay.
I like that face mark.
So you
I'm not liking this.
suddenly just kind of feel like this growl in your head, and you cast Agonizer's Scorcher on him.
Oh snap!
Dex save from him. He fails. Roll damage, please. 3d8.
Oh no, she doesn't even know she could do that spell.
Is he gonna die?
Oh no. Okay.
Renan's like, I'm seeing things.
Rye's just sitting in a corner in the dark. Oh, I hope it's going well. That's all she.
18.
18. Okay. So you watch as it's kind of like you see this, like you hear this growl in your head, and then your hands start moving on their own, and you kind of like throw your hand down towards the ground, and this black flame flies out on the ground and shoots out in a line straight up him and behind him, like to the wall, and begins to rise up the wall. This black flame he just erupts into the flame. His clothes all start on fire, and he just falls to the ground unconscious. Everyone screams in horror when this happens, and you kind of snap back and realize what you just did.
Oh no! Oh, can I like make it go away?
I mean, it just happened, so.
Like I want to try to like make it go away, like pull it back or something. I don't know.
I mean,
if I could.
the line of fire went out and then just kind of
so
dissipates.
it's not so. Okay,
So-
it's not burning still.
No. There's like little
Okay.
singe marks on the ground, and he is just like covered in this like burn marks, but.
Okay.
Runs in.
yeah,
if
Karis
he has a
pers-
chance to.
Yeah.
So
I
yeah,
think Karis is.
Renan, you hobble in there.
Yeah, I kind of like falter in there. Can I do a medicine check to see if he's still alive?
Sure. Give me a medicine roll.
11.
11. He looks like he's just clinging on to life right now.
Cure wounds.
All right. Roll me some health from.
9.
All right. So he kind of. Ow! And just looks like he's in a lot of pain. He's just kind of curled up from just getting scorched. So
Hey,
bad.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Just breathe. Just take your time.
I think she's just standing there like in utter shock, like.
Yeah, everyone is
Yeah.
just freaking out,
probably
kind
woke
of
up
all
there.
over the place. There's whispers happening, like you kind of hear like darkness, like as
Dang it.
you
Okay.
have this happen. And Karis, as you kind of stand there looking over him, you hear the back of this voice in the back of your head say, "Power."
Oh my gosh. She is going to like she could say it in her head. Does she feel like?
You can try, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Like yeah. So she's standing there staring in shock. She hears that and she says back to it in her head like, "What did you do? You can't do that."
And you just hear again, "Power."
Oh, okay. She'll just say like really angrily, "Never do that again."
No response this time. The crowd kind of like runs in. James runs in, just like, "Karis, what was that? What was that?" And your dad actually runs over to you too. And just, "Are you okay? What was that? What are you doing?"
I don't know. I didn't mean to do that. I don't know. I was trying to do the other thing. I was trying to do the frosty thing that I always do. That doesn't hurt.
Samuel just like starts to pull you away through the crowd, and people are just like kind of yelling at you. You actually see some people like almost like try to take a swing at you, but Samuel kind of tries to block them away with his body and protect you. There's some angry people who seem like they're trying to get to you right now. James kind of gets in there, plays bodyguard as well to try to get you back and away towards the stairs to go down, and stands
I
guard.
go like Carter to protect Karis.
Yeah, Carter will get up too and help out. Him and James sort of block the stairway so no one can get down as Samuel begins to take you downstairs to the basement to retreat from everybody. But yeah, it's rowdy upstairs, and James you can hear him kind of yelling, kind of like this muffled thing through the floorboards as you go down, trying to calm the crowd down. Brennan, where are you going? You going with them, or are you gonna stay up here?
If you can, if you get a chance to go down with them.
Okay. Yeah, they'll let you pass. They'll let you go through down to the basement. But roleplay camera. So you three all head downstairs, and Samo looks to you, Karis, as he gets you back kind of to the room. And she's like, what was that?
I don't know. I don't. Is he okay? Did you make sure he was okay? I didn't mean to do that. I seriously didn't. I don't even know why that happened. I didn't mean to do that.
He's gonna be okay.
He's okay. He was.
Samo
Okay.
nods, just like, I think Brennan helped him.
Thank you.
Was that your own power? Is that the shadow?
That, yeah, what was that? That looked really dangerous.
It was really dangerous. That's the sort of stuff I was telling you that I can. Well, I didn't know I could do that, but like other stuff that's like really, really dangerous. I never did that thing before. I didn't even know I could do that.
Oh man.
And yeah,
That's way too much though for this fight, Karis. That's way too much for a fight like this.
I know it's too much. That's why I would have never done it. That's why I didn't.
Why did it happen then? What do you mean you wouldn't have done it?
Well, the shadow hasn't done this before, has it? Is it the parasite?
What parasite?
Oh,
Sorry, I rolled a natural one to see if Brennan would say it or not.
I love that
He's like,
you
oh yeah,
rolled for
Brennan.
it.
Like she would tell her dad. And it was like, oh.
Pierce is a great communicator.
He looks back to you, Karis. What parasite? What are you talking? What are they talking about?
Well, there's kind of two things, and she almost seems so freaked out. Doesn't even seem like she registered, but it's like, dang it, I didn't want to tell him that. So there's two things. One was, there was a there's my markings were started. I think they're a person, like a Lorenz Pearson was a person.
What?
And its name is Shadow, it told me.
What are you talking about? What is going on? What?
Well, like, I was trying to talk to Ren's Moon Lady a few days ago when you were still dead, and then instead there's the my markings started talking to me, and it said his name was Shadow, and it said it would help me, but it sounded really creepy and weird, so I kind of was trying to figure out, like, what it was about, and I didn't think it'd be a big deal anyway, and so then, it said it could give me power, and then, and so then when the guy was hitting me, it's like I felt it like was like got mad or something, and then it just did it. It's just like it's like it took control of like what I was doing, like on its own. Like that's why I said I wouldn't do it.
Oh.
But that's never happened before. I don't know why that would happen now.
Yeah. This is very concerning, Karis.
This is not good because, like, Brother Hibbert was just telling me that people thought that I was part of, like, the darkness because of my magic, and he was like, well, as long as you can control it, it's probably not a big deal, but now I'm probably gonna die or something, but it doesn't even matter because I have a parasite that's probably gonna kill me anyway from the bite. The bite thing, it's somewhere in me, I don't know where it is, I don't know what's going on anymore.
Okay. How can we deal with this? How can this be dealt with?
I don't know. I don't
know anything about this stuff. Who does? Who could help you?
Been trying.
Like, Brother Hibbert was trying to figure it out, and he didn't know. I mean, at least for the parasite thing. I'm kind of scared to tell him about this, but I guess everyone's gonna know anyway. So maybe it doesn't matter. I mean, maybe the people at Spire would know we're Mr. Shaw because they're the ones that made the serum, so maybe they know a way to, like, figure it out. I don't know.
Okay.
But I can't fight like this! I'm not gonna hurt someone!
Yeah. Yes, this is really concerning. Yeah. Maybe do that. Maybe talk to someone at Spire. Maybe talk to Hibbert. I really don't know. This is. It made you act without what you wanted to do. Like it went against what you wanted to do. It made you do something. No, that's bad. That's real bad.
Can Brandon do an insight? I think he believes her, but he's. No, I mean, you'd probably believe her, right? That she didn't do this on her own.
I mean, she looks super upset.
You can roll insight if you'd like.
Totally try. Yeah, you can if you want to.
But is that enough? Like, is that enough for him to think that, or is there like at all a possibility of skepticism from it?
I mean, it is her word, so you can try roll an insight if you'd like.
I guess the insight of just like how much she's in control, or how much maybe something else is in control.
Sure.
Right
like
now, like as I'm talking.
Yeah, just this whole thing. Yeah, just everything. Nothing. 5.
Okay. Yeah, just the emotions of the situation. It's hard to tell right now what's going on. But Samo just looks at you. He's like, okay, you hang out down here. You just relax. Don't do anything. Don't try to use any of your magic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That fire, though. Wow. He kind of like looks like he's in thought there.
Why?
Just remembering your mother and the fire she had when she cast spells.
Yeah. What would that have to do with anything with this? Just.
I don't know. I don't know what's connected. I don't know anything, Karis. This is all so strange to me. All this is new to me. I don't want.
Mark, does this resemble, these flames resemble at all anything the Sun Elves did with Renan?
Give me a history roll.
Just 17.
Okay. You do know that fire is something that is a big part of the Sun Elf culture. Kind of that's what you've been taught. You haven't seen them cast anything like this before, but you remember back to seeing things on fire, though, that they did have a hand in. But
it was never like black flames.
You've never seen them cast anything or seen black flames.
Yeah. Okay.
So. But Karis, why don't you just lay down? Try to calm down, calm yourself, relax.
Yeah, she just probably will like let herself be like led over to the bed. She's not gonna lay down. She's just gonna like sit there and just seem really in shock and worried, and like looking at her markings. Does she like feel anything with like shadow or any visibility of a parasite right now or anything?
Like,
so is there something different going on with me?
Charisma check as you sit there.
19.
So as your father kind of closes the door to the room, and you're just kind of in your quiet, you hear the muffled like voice of the crowd upstairs. James still kind of yelling, muffled through the floorboards. You just kind of sit there and stare, and you hear again that voice. Just give in to me. Just give in.
What? Why do you keep saying that? That doesn't even make sense.
That's all you hear.
Nothing. She'll keep talking for a second, and she'll be like, "You never do that again. Do you understand me? Never. There's a time and a place for doing crap like that, and this was not the time."
So Sam was out with you, Renan, and he just.
And she's saying that in her mind, not out loud, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You are out there in the hallway with him, and he's just like, I don't know what that was. That scares me though.
Yeah. I don't know. It's either her powers or whatever the serum did, or it's this parasite affecting her powers. Either way, we've been trying to figure it out. I thought she told you, I'm sorry. We've been talking to Brother and Spire, and we even had a medic when we were trying to figure out how to get rid of it. And I think Spire was going to send us on a mission up north to try and fight these things, and I think it's our best lead on to figure out what it is and how to fight it. I have nothing that can help her. I've ran out of stuff. I don't know.
I mean, do what you need to do. You have to help her. You have to help her. If something's doing this to her, you have to help her.
I would do anything I could to help her, and I will.
Please do it. Please.
I promise. You gonna stay with her tonight?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay with her and keep watch. Make sure she's okay.
Do you want me to stay?
If you want to, it's your choice.
I'm hoping maybe someone will reach out to us that can help. I was gonna go back to my apartment, maybe see if they do. Unless
Okay.
you want me to stay.
No,
I
you
won't.
go do what you need to do. I'll be with her. That's fine.
Okay. He's gonna just nod and turn and try and head on home.
Okay. So you make your way back upstairs through the crowd of people, some of the people have left. Some people are still kind of there angrily, but
Beanie down, hood up.
yeah, Carter will kind of help you get through the crowd and out the door.
He just turns to Carter and says, "Keep an eye on her. Make sure she doesn't do anything she doesn't mean to do."
Yeah, I'm right across the hall. I'll be right there.
I mean it. Knock her out if you have to. I don't think she wants to hurt anybody.
Okay. I'll watch out for her. And he'll head back inside. You go on home, back through the city, find Raya in your apartment.
Ah!
She's just like in the shadows.
Really good at being sneaky.
I didn't see anything, did I? I'm assuming.
Nope, nothing happened.
Yeah. How'd the fight go? There's nothing. Shaw didn't come here.
He looks obviously beaten up, but more pale. It didn't go well.
What? Did it go bad? What happened?
Raya lost control
Karis.
at the
I
end.
lost
Karis.
control?
Karis, sorry, all the time. I'm looking at you. Yeah.
Accident. No.
Karis lost control.
Um.
She like cast a
What do you
spell
mean?
she didn't mean to. Like either her shadow took over or this parasite took over.
Did she like seriously hurt anyone, or what happened?
The fighter will be okay.
Okay, probably not super great for us though, right? I mean, and also, is it? I wonder if it.
I think
it's
we
like...
need to reach out to Shaw.
Yeah. What do you think he'd know? What if it's the parasite? What if it's not? Is it her markings or the parasite? Do we know?
I don't know. But if anyone would know anything, Shaw would. I want to call him.
Should we do that on our phones or?
We have no other way.
Okay. Should we do it tonight or should we wait and see if?
I'm worried about her. I mean, I have no clue how quickly this thing's gonna happen or what's happening to her. Samo is freaked out. So am I. I've been wondering about these shadow powers this whole time anyway, but they've never done anything without her consent before. I mean, I guess it's protected her, but never hurt someone.
Yeah. Is it like, because her marks are spreading, right? Is that what we've established?
Seems like it. I haven't really been paying too much attention, but...
So what if, I don't know, what if she's like not, if it's taking over? I don't know. I'm getting, that makes me nervous if now she's casting spells she doesn't even want to. Could mean, destruction or, I don't know. Her not being herself anymore. So are we calling Shaw now or are we going to wait?
Should we ask Karis?
Yeah, maybe we should all be there for a call because I don't want to get any information or, I feel like we probably have one chance to talk to him, at least for now. I don't want to call him multiple times. I want her to be able to tell her experience. Maybe we should all wait till we're together. And somewhere more, maybe at my place or somewhere more,
Not
deserted.
next to Spire, yeah.
Yeah. That'd be best. I guess are you okay? I might head home and then just wait for you guys to contact me tomorrow, but to you.
Yeah, it's like a swollen eye and busted lip and stuff. Maybe a tooth missing, but...
Okay. Not that it matters much now, but do the Skull Crushers give you any trouble, or were they...
besides the fight or anything. They tried to come after her at the end, but...
Wait,
They
the
kind
guy
of did
she...
the same... I mean, they
The
did
guy
the
she,
same
like,
thing
burned
when
was
I... Yeah.
Wait, the guy was a Skull Crusher, wasn't he? The one that she... Yep, okay.
Well, as
Might not look
associated with
great.
them. Yeah.
Might not be amazing for us to try, we'll see though. Maybe they'll know it was in the context of a fight. But either way, I guess it doesn't matter right now. I'm gonna go home. But are you gonna be okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna put my hood up and just say, let's call Shaw tomorrow, and we'll make a plan.
We'll let her rest tonight. We'll hit her up in the morning.
Okay. I put my hood up and kind of sneak home.
Good twins.
Hood
Alright.
twins.
Rye heads off home.
Mm-hmm.
Brendan, you're at home. Anything you're doing?
Yeah. He's gonna leave his tracker downstairs. He's gonna take his phone just in case. He's gonna do his praying thing, even though it's cold. He's gonna pray to Luna.
Okay.
Just for guidance, for answers, for protection over her. And kind of like doing that in the presence of the beacon, but mainly in the presence of the moon.
All right. We'll jump to that in a second. Karis, you're in your room. Samuel comes back in. And just like, are you okay? How you doing?
Yeah, she just kind of like very half-heartedly like shrugs and she's like, I don't know, I just...
I'm sorry that happened. That's terrifying, I'm sure. But I mean, you're friends, and I will do everything we can to help you. We'll do everything we can to help you with the situation.
I just it's like I kept thinking, I don't know, I did this whole injection thing because I wanted to help you and I wanted to help other people, and then the more I got better at it, the more I was like, wow, I can really help people. But if I'm just gonna really hurt people, I don't know anymore. Maybe it was just a really horrible idea.
Is this the injection, or is this that parasite thing though?
Well, I don't know. I don't know. The thing that's talking to me says he's Shadow and he says he's my powers. But maybe it's the parasite influencing it, or maybe, I mean, because I guess nothing happened until the whole parasite thing. I don't know. Or I mean, it could be the second injection. I don't even know what that was. I don't remember. I didn't think about what it was, but Ron gave me another one. Maybe that did something. Maybe you're not supposed to do more.
Okay. Yeah.
So
I mean, maybe just relax tonight. Just hang out. Try to breathe. Try to get some rest. And I'll be here to watch. Make sure everything's okay.
okay. I mean, people from Beacon might come. I don't know. They've been watching me already, I guess. But I'm Brother Hibbert.
Do
I don't think he...
you want to spend the night somewhere else then?
Do you think that would be a good idea?
I mean, I don't want anything bad to happen to you. I don't want someone from the Beacon coming and carrying you away. I don't know if they do that, but...
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Do you think I should go to Ren's place or something?
I really don't know. I think it's up to you.
Maybe for tonight I should go over to Ren's place. And I'll come see you tomorrow. I don't want to be away from you, but I kind of don't want to hurt you either. At least Ren is really good with a sword. He could hold me down or something. I don't know. But you're not feeling very good. I don't want to accidentally do something if I can't trust myself right now.
Here, why don't we go? Why don't we go together? If
You come with me?
I'll walk you over there.
Wait, you're really tired though. You sure?
It's fine. I've been sleeping all day. I could use a walk.
Okay. Yeah, we could go if you want.
As you kind of leave, it's cleared out a lot, and James kind of stops you on the way before you leave and just says, I mean, you won, but do you want to keep fighting? What was that?
I don't know. I'm sorry, James. I didn't mean to. I think something's messing with me.
Should I just get you out of the tournament then?
I mean, I want to help. I want to help the Iron Fist, but I'm afraid I'm gonna hurt someone or kill them. I don't know.
Don't worry. I think Carter will win the whole thing. We can take you out.
Carter will win the whole thing, you think? I think he would too, actually. He was doing really, really good.
So yeah, well, I'll just say you're out.
Okay. Okay.
And we'll call that good. It's done.
Okay. I am sorry, though. I really didn't mean to.
And Samo just fills him in, just like, we're gonna take her just to relax somewhere else and see if she can figure out what's going on. It's like, okay, you're in your off season.
Okay.
Be
Thanks.
safe.
You guys too.
So you two leave and begin to walk through the city towards Ryan's house.
Mm-hmm.
Brendan, you're praying on the rooftop. Give me a charisma check.
Super tired. 15.
Okay. It's not the worst.
It's not the worst.
You kind of go into this trance like state and you meet with Luna again. She's in the woods with you and walks over to you.
She's still covered in the shiny tar.
Yes, she is.
She's been like that this whole time, right?
Yeah, she just has this appearance of all black liquid right now. It's not so much tar, it's more liquidy, I guess. So.
Okay.
You seem distressed. Are you okay?
Just a lot going on. I'm worried about Kara's. Did you see what happened? Were you watching? I don't know how this all works.
I'm with you. Always. I see what you see.
Just worried about her. I don't know what these powers did to us. The serum. This parasite. I just wanted to be safe.
Maybe finding the source will find answers.
That's what I hope. You're not upset with me with how I deal with the beacon, are you? Are you with me on that?
She raises up her hand to your cheek and just says, Renan, you have not disappointed me yet. Keep going. You're doing well.
Just do whatever you can for her. Give her the peace you give me if you can. Can you fight this influence on her at all?
I don't think I have that sort of power, but I can try to help in any way I can.
Appreciate it.
And you're kind of jarred out of this to your phone buzzing. Most likely getting a call from Karis saying she's at your house. And doesn't know where you are.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Luna. I'll watch over her. Elle answers it. Hey.
Hi, I'm at your house. Where do you live? Like, where in your house do you live?
Oh, you're here?
Yeah,
everything
can I spend
okay?
the night? I didn't ask before, sorry.
always an open door. And he tells her how to get up there.
Okay.
Be there opening the door.
Okay, yeah, I'll go up.
So, yeah.
Same with you, Samo. Stay here too.
Yeah, maybe I'll stay the night, just in case.
Oh, you can stay.
Yeah, I'll hang out just in case.
Okay.
So, 3 of you spend the night at Renan's home. Rye, you're back at your place.
I don't know, I told you I'd been trying to collect enough beds for like 3 people to be there, so I don't know if I had a chance to do all that with everything going on.
It's been tough. You probably have mattresses that you'd be able to get, but not frames or anything, so you can...
That's fine, yeah. I'll let Kara sleep on like the actual frame, and him and Samo can sleep on mattresses. Or you can just go upstairs, sleep outside if you need to.
On your hammock, yeah, in the cold.
Samo props up his mattress so it's a sitting up position because he doesn't know how to lay down and sleep anymore.
But I think we'll end there with everyone at their homes tonight. I think it's a good spot to wrap this up. So next week, guys, we will be back for another session to see what's happening next, because this is getting crazy right now. What is happening? Parasites, all this stuff. Oh man,
crazy.
Sorry, Kelly, you just kind of were not super active that last half.
That's okay. I was
Just
really hoping I'm like try to like peek or
going
down
along
see
for the
something,
ride.
but
Yeah.
that's okay.
All right.
Like work.
But
It was smart, yeah.
Well, I mean, it's not my best plan, but
I mean, it was a decent idea. Just
No, because if he showed up again and then like Ren came back and saw another
Or if
note, like
someone
dang it!
else-
we
Yeah,
missed
that'd have
him
been really
again.
unfortunate.
Yeah, or if someone else showed up pretending to be him.
that's
you
true.
would've-
Or I could see
True.
Stoke leaving a note.
Could have really done some catching there.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Exactly. Yeah.
I want to say thank you to everybody for watching, being here, whether it's here on Twitch with us or you're watching on YouTube or you're listening on the podcast. We appreciate you guys so much. You guys are helping me live my dream right now of playing a fun game online with a bunch of people watching. So I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for that. I'm going to sign off on the recording here, and then after that we're going to shoot a raid over to somebody. But I just really wanted to say thank you guys. But tomorrow Rachel will be doing her art, and you can hang out for that. After that, on Tuesday we'll be doing some other... I think we'll do Stardew again on Tuesday. Mike's game at Bardic Dice on Thursday. And
I actually might stream tonight. I kind of feel like doing a little stream after
or
this,
hang out
so
with hang out with Mike tonight. That'd be awesome. So Bardic Dice, if you want to hang out with him after this. And then on Saturday, some more Legend of Zelda if you want to hang out and watch that. But I'm gonna sign off on the recording. So thank you guys for listening and watching. We'll see you later.